reaction, but it's gonna be obvious once we start, I promise. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm actually curious to see... Oh, it's actually stupid that we have to watch the real intro. But I'm curious to see how this is gonna pan out. Yeah, Tanya, thank you for the good luck as well. I don't know what will be at the end, but we'll find out. It's probably either gonna be like a whole lot faster or just like super slow. I guess we'll see. Or maybe it's back to normal, and then nobody wins with the points. I guess then I just refund, I assume. Wait, which game did you open, Mark? Oh, yeah, like Genshin, I guess, is what you're playing. You, Andre, hey, Misha. It's a meme run, it's a meme run. Appreciate the good luck, of course. That can be. It's always minus a plus 0-0. I don't think I've ever seen, like, spot on nothing 0-0. I don't think that, exists. I don't think, because Lightspeed is actually so precise, it's like super small fragments of a second, so that has to be like a really weird coincidence. Like not even the intro gets that usually. And hey, Ilavan, you're Ratburn as well. Hey, Goatee. No, it's the speed of the game itself. It's not the frame rate. Frame rate stays at 60. Now, if I split on accident and I unsplit, it's fine. It doesn't mess it up. It's very well done this time. Hey, you iMac as well. Welcome in. Yeah, I think the one time we did this with HP2, it was pretty close in the end. I think we've also done it with HP3 before, right? Pretty sure we did.
A most painful death.
A most painful death.
Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen.
I just don't really want to watch the intro. Also, we're not gonna have a speed increase after the intro because I didn't split apparently in PB. Oh, is it not HP1? Oops. Yo, Farp. Thank you. Wait, oh. HPP1. That's not quite the correct one, but there you go. It's a pretty cool idea. I'm happy that Jagotu coded this like software thing because it's actually quite impressive. But I'm doing pretty okay. What about yourself, Imek? Thanks for asking. Also, you, Storm. Thank you so much for the good luck. Yeah, see, this didn't do anything because I have nothing to compare it to, so the first split is literally pointless. But that's okay. We're gonna really start after tutorial, I guess. That's totally fine. I mean, it shouldn't. Oh no, actually, I am actually. Wait, why is it zero? Why is it slower already? Okay, I'm not entirely sure why that's the case. If you look at the bottom. That's weird. Because we didn't really have a split. But I guess why not? I'm gonna grind HP3 again soon. Yeah, I should probably do that too to finally get that PB, but best of luck. How's the Jagotu? Thank you for the 69 bits. Very true, yep. Agreed with that message. You're artful as well. Appreciate the good luck. And inverse. Welcome in everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Why is it 0.9 though, Jagotu, by the way? I'm not entirely sure. I don't understand that. Because I don't have a split in the first one, right? So I'm a bit confused, but whatever, it's fine. It doesn't even feel like we're that slow, really. Yeah, it would actually be smart, I guess, to get like a couple of red splits, but I'm just gonna try to play as well as I can, and then we see what happens. No, I don't have any time. I mean, you see, there's like there was the dash, or is that not PB? What I'm comparing to? I think that is PB on those splits, right? What happens if I change comparison? Does that mess it up?
Hello, Harry. We can show
no,
you
it doesn't.
around Hogwarts.
Yeah, no, this is PB.
You have a lot
I don't know. I guess we're gonna be behind in the after the intro split, that's for sure, because the game is a bit slower. Yeah, right. The doctor's doing a great job. I mean, to be fair, I don't really mind. It just means it's nothing really bad. Yeah, Papatum as well, dude. Thanks for the
Twitch by registering me subbing 2 times lol.
Thanks for the second resub in the month. I think it's just like sometimes the alert is delayed or something, but I don't know. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Oh god, yeah. Imagine there's like HP 400 splits where just nothing happens because I don't have any comparison. All right, this. Actually, it feels pretty okay, this speed. It makes the controls easier, kind of.
Let's try jumping.
How much older are Fred and George from Ron? I think they're like 2 years older, right? I'm pretty sure they're in their 3rd year. Then their final year when Harry is in his 5th year. So yeah, it's 2 years. Gotta be. How's it you, Amphis? Appreciate the good luck. Thank you very much. How's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, this is actually like this game speed I could do with, even though it's not great for speed running, but it's like pretty easy to control, which is something. If you sub during the last week of your sub, it will indeed trigger twice. Wait, that's weird though. How can you even sub within... How can you sub during the last week of your sub? Isn't the resub only available after the sub like runs out or gets automatically refreshed? I'm confused. Slow motion Harry. Generally okay, that's good to hear. Going meh I can relate with. Oh, I see. Oh god, so every split that's like... Oh, I see. That makes sense, Jagotu. So every split that I skipped in PB is just gonna make it slower. That's a bit of a handicap, but sure. Yeah, that might happen. We might have 5 times speed in spell learning at some point, and I'm a bit concerned about that. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Undefined, you get slower. Oh boy, that's actually kind of rough. But that explains it at least. That was a nice see picture perfect trick. Why isn't it always in 0.9 speed? Anyway, Avalon, welcome in.
And you do well to show me respect.
That sounds pretty good.
To my fellow Slytherins,
That sounds like a nice lunch. And welcome in. We're doing a trifecta where the speed changes. Oh, if the audio changes, that would be kind of cool as well.
Let's go, boys.
No, I don't think it gets slower, right? I'm pretty sure this is the same speed for the voice lines. But yeah, we're also not that like slow yet, so we'll see. God, I hope I'm not gonna be like super fast in... But I should be the same speed in Flipendo, right? I just don't want to be super fast in Flipendo because I have no way of beating that level with like insane speed. God, he draws so slowly. Come on, man, Crawl. Can you please draw your shit faster? At least I can draw quickly. Well, if that passes. Okay, cool. I hope the speed doesn't fuck with the percentages.
That was a shaky effort, Mr.
Yeah, I mean, actually, it would only be that slow if we're like super far ahead, which I don't think is gonna happen because we're already gonna be quite a bit behind. Let's see what you can do, but that's obvious, you know. That was still a pretty good tutorial actually for the speed I had to work with. Crazy how much 10% is noticeable already. Would this script work for all HP games? I mean, I'm sure Jagotu could probably make it or get it to work, but for now it's Trifecta games only. Also nice, that's a lot of points.
You may now enter the Flipendo challenge to
should mostly even itself out. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, sometimes I might just be way too far behind if I die or something, so it just gets super fast. We'll see. Azio Susie, thank you so much for the raid. How did your stream go? Hey Feck as well, welcome in. Yo Sammy, hope you had a fun stream. We're doing a trifecta with speed ups. We're not back to 1x1 speed. Wait, what? Where did we lose the 1%? I'm confused. Actually, no, that makes sense because it's like 10% from 100 gets deducted, so it's at 90. And then 10% from 90 is only 9, so it sums up to 99. Quick math. So it can never actually even out because it's like the percentage is gonna be crooked. PB the run that doesn't have a board yet. Do we have the fast music? No, it's not. Satch. Which one would that be? I mean, maybe there's gonna be a board. Oh yeah, I saw that, Sammy. GG's to that. Pretty nice. You've been PBing a lot lately, actually, which is pretty sick. Harry, I don't want to fall further behind. I don't want the super fast game. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty much 100% guaranteed to be behind. So this game will speed up after Flipendo. Like, 100%. Yeah, those were impressive math skills, weren't they? Imagine, yeah, if I gold in 0.9 speed, that would actually suck. Because I couldn't even submit that as like an IL run. Because that needs like an insanely good run. I'm not going to go for Nick Skip though, so... gold is out of the window. I want to beat, like, I don't want to reset this. It's a meme run, so I'll just go as safe as I can. Wobbly life. Oh, they don't take it until it's out of early access. I mean, I guess that does make sense, kind of. Yo, Garrity. Where's the alert? It worked like literally 2 times before. Also nice, Elevan. That is a GG. You know, the first PB still counts. PB is a PB, and then you can beat it easily next time. Thank you so much, though, Gary. I appreciate that. I really don't know what happens with the alert. Like, it literally worked just a moment ago. And yo, Jens, welcome in. Yeah, that's also true, yeah. That speedrunning gets, like, worse and worse the better your PBs get. I agree with that, Gertie. I know that's not, like, technically what you said, but yes.
Knock it out of the way.
And yo, Caldeo, welcome in as well. Appreciate the good luck. I don't know, I honestly don't know my, like, numbers in the glasses. I have no clue. It's been a while since I got new glasses, too. Like, I probably got them with, like, 18 or something. It's been at least 5 years since I've really cared about it. Speed impacting on alerts. That would be kind of funny, actually, if they just take, like, forever to play. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what that's about, Gertie. I swear I didn't rig that. But, dude, I still appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. I mean, that is true. That is true. That is actually a thing for most things. Most things you get good at get, like, significantly harder, at least, the better you get. And you're right, Pix. Welcome in. Still don't have people arrive. I know. Shame on me. Big shame. Do all HP games have demos? Okay, let me see. 1 has, 2 has. I don't know about 3, actually. 4 has, 5 has. I don't know about the other ones. Don't think I've ever seen the 6 or 7 demos. Or 3, actually. But it would be weird if 3 doesn't have one, to be fair. Harry Potter Kiss has no demo. It's a perfect game. It doesn't need a demo. Everyone's gonna buy it anyways. Yo, Garrity, gifting a sub too. Holy shit. And this time it actually shows. Yeah, the gifted sub shows, but the, like, resub doesn't. Good job, alerts. Pock. Thank you so much, man. And 12 month for Danya. Pretty good. Nice year sub. And you should get your package back, which is nice. Already losing time, oh boy. I mean, I didn't go for Nick skip, so I'm not surprised. So this game is gonna get quite fast, like very soon. Because we're behind now, we're probably still behind after flying. Oh god, this is gonna be awful, isn't it? Always check the mods if there's someone without sub. Yeah, mods gotta be subbed, right? It's obviously, it has to be. Not acceptable otherwise.
Common room. Harry, Ron and Hermione talked about their exciting first days at Hogwarts. There was much talk about the break-in at Gringotts Wizard Bank.
So your glasses are broken, essentially, Athlon?
Since Harry and his friends
yeah, I mean, I had that before as a kid. Sometimes, I guess, it just happens. Alright, there you go. Still behind. Now we're fast. 1.09 is actually not that fast yet.
First lesson, you will fly through these magic rings.
I mean, I wonder if you could actually do like a really slick route. Like, honestly, it's an interesting category if you would actually route it.
Speed up and slow down.
But the problem is kind of the intro, because it's really hard to control if you're behind or ahead after the intro. Because it's always just like milliseconds, really. Hey, enjoy your free subs. I mean, you made most of the emotes, so you should be able to use them, right?
Now let's see how you do with smaller rings.
This actually seems pretty... Oh god, I actually didn't realize it's like faster Quidditch now, but this seems pretty chill. This kind of feels like 106 FPS HP1. Just kind of smooth. And welcome in, Rex. Thank you so much for the good luck. Yeah. Yeah, the prediction is essentially about, like, is the game speed slower or faster at the end, you know, if that makes sense. Because right now it's faster. But who knows how it is in, like, 30,000 splits. I don't know how many I have. Quite a few. How's the Manix? Welcome in. Yeah, just make every sub... Oh, that would actually be smart. Just make everyone a mod, and then everyone has to sub. Out of peer pressure. Oops. How's it going, Manix? How was your day? Did you get a free sub for live? Yeah. No, I can't gift out a free sub. I just get one for myself, for my own channel. But no, that's not a thing, sadly. I wish. That would be kind of cool, actually, if you could just give out a sub for free. But nope. Oh, whoops. Losing time equals faster. Yeah. Every time there is a red split, like every time we're plus something, then we're it's getting faster. This surely is saving, right? But it will still get faster because we're still behind. Yeah. Oh god, this is gonna be bad. This is actually gonna be bad.
Option on the main menu. Time for your charms lesson now. Good day, Mr. Potter.
I mean, I can't. I cannot give away any lifetime subs. I would if I could. I have to make sure to not save those splits.
You're early for the lesson, Harry.
Yeah, I would like to. I tier 3 to my channel too, but it doesn't count. Don't get the money.
Magically lock things, but don't get
I
into
agree.
any mischief.
Kind of not okay.
This is
Scammed
the
by
thing
Twitch.
with Alohomora. When I stop, hold down the
Yeah,
mouse
if the
button
speed
and make
is
same
is gonna be the same, Rypix, I'm gonna refund. Yeah, probably. Which is very unlikely, just because of the way percentages work. This is actually kind of hard with it if it's that fast. Believe it or not, maybe it was just me being bad at drawing. Maybe both. I have no idea. Oh yeah, we have 51 seconds to save here. Maybe we can actually make something happen. And catch up. Oh god, yeah, Hermione's lag is absolutely freaking out. It's too fast for her lag. I wonder if anything like eventually breaks if it gets too fast. There's a Hey Pixel, welcome in. I wonder if the game can just not comprehend if the speed is too fast. It's HP1 after all, so you don't know. We'll see. I hope the game can stay with this speed. It's quite pleasant actually. Why can't I always run this game with that speed? So I wouldn't mind.
If you're done admiring yourself, Harry,
You want to see the
take a look at that
bonsai.
magical chest.
The cutscene's actually kind of short now because of the speed, so we want to be quick about the bonsai. Yeah, this is actually so nice. Like Harry's sprinting. I don't know if I can do this actually, but it should be the same, right? Like this should not be. Dude, is he even like walking? Yeah, he is. This should not be game speed dependent, but maybe the super jump is actually. Ah, I see, right. I'll put it up in the next cutscene. No! I got the weak super jump, didn't I? Well, that sucks. That is unfortunate. Well, at least I can show the bonsai. Yeah, I should have a bonsai cam, honestly. There you go. See?
Observe the correct Wingardium Leviosa symbol.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe it's not even that much worth it, the strat. Oh, I can already draw. I did not expect that. I can't see, really, but this should be fine, right? But there you go, that's the bonsai. Beautiful white pot, still works. Still didn't die yet. You know, emphasis on yet. Who knows? I don't even think I have that many points, but yeah, I'll just put it like on the side here, so you still see it. But it doesn't actually, now I can't read chat. That's bad.
You may now enter the Wingardium
This should be
Leviosa
better.
challenge to practice the spell. Follow
To
me, Mr.
practice the
Potter.
spell. You can finally see how much you're away from your payment. Wait, couldn't you do that before in Twitch? $8 short. Oh boy. I mean, that's good though. That means you get the payout soon, which is sick. Yeah, I should. I mean, I have a second webcam, to be fair. So I could have a bonsai cam. That webcam is just like really awful. So it's like I think it's not even 30 FPS. I don't know what it is. It's just bad. That's what I remember. Also, Otara, welcome in. Yeah, I'm surprised Jordy did not get shadow banned here yet, but that's actually, I think that's new. That's a new Twitch feature. That if like one of your fake accounts get banned, that you get banned. Yeah, that's what I thought as well, Abe. Yeah. Like if I thought there is like this progress bar, but I don't remember really. Do you actually need FPS for a bonsai? Yeah, it's moving so much, man. Oh, I didn't mean to kill that. Oh well. It's such a living, breathing creature. I guess I could do that as well. I could trick everyone to think the bonsai is still alive, even though it's like long gone, with like a pre-recorded bonsai video. Yeah, the block skip went okay. Dude, this speed is actually so nice. It feels like Wingardium is actually fast ones. We're not even gonna save that much time though, because I didn't get the super jump. Ozzy Melon, thank you so much for the good luck. Oh yeah, I've thought about that pun before, Goatee. I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually. Even though it's not gonna be not safe for work. Ozzy Link, welcome in. Yeah, it looks like an actual fun game now. It plays like an actual fun game now. I'm actually kind of scared of this. Okay, we're fine. Interesting, Gary. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. Okay, we're still losing time here, though. Let me put this a bit out of the way because I'm not really seeing much. Yeah. Can I actually even do this? 1.32. Oh boy. We're zooming, I guess. I mean, honestly, at this point, I might just watch the cutscenes. Yeah, I think that's actually not even that bad. Oh my god, rapid fire Peeves. Sorry, Peeves, for completely deleting you out of existence. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point I should just watch the cutscene.
Hey, Harry, do you have
And I'm probably not even gonna lose
We're
time.
looking for some
I mean, I'm probably gonna lose a bit. We'll see.
experiment. Talk to Fred. He's the one with the wizard card.
Hey, I appreciate that, Eleven. I mean, I really enjoy the meme runs, especially the like creative ones that have a lot of coding behind it, like this one as well, for example. I think those are quite cool. It's not a thing you see all day, so I mean, honestly though, it's, you know, the main people that make this possible are the people that request the runs, because it's their creativity essentially. Yeah, I didn't want to go for Neville's skip at that speed. I just watched the shorter cutscene. Well. I don't think that's what he's supposed to say, but that was fitting. So the speed does influence the cutscenes. They do kind of break.
These wizard crackers should make you feel
These
better.
wizard
They're
crackers.
surprisingly good
Yeah, that's
fun.
another thing as well, true. Like it kinda keeps the game alive. Oh god, can I actually do this?
Me.
Oh, this is hard on this speed. Okay, there you go. Well. Yeah, that's pretty nice, Jagotu. I have that component saved, ready to use it whenever. 1.45, that's not good.
Hagrid, good to see you. These are the Hogwarts Castle grown. Can't believe.
Oh yeah, the potions slide off the table if you speed up the cutscene too much. Oh, I hope nothing breaks so I can't get past, because in HP 1, I wouldn't be surprised. Now you have to jump into it. Like it's a tech. I don't actually know how it's called. I forgot. Is it zero jump? I think it's zero jump or something. Oh Jesus Christ, this is so hard to maneuver. But if you jump to Malfoy and then mid-air you let go of all of your inputs, then you can make it. Then the invisible barrier doesn't push you back. So if you just jump, you wouldn't make it. But if you let go of your inputs, then it's fine. Goyle runs on YouTube. Oh god, I still don't understand why that like mode is in the game, but it's great. Goyle mode is next level. Oh, where are we? Okay. We're zooming. We're zooming past. Okay, we're almost back at the time where I'm gonna save time. Oh yeah, what happened to the health actually? Good thing it's HP 1 and we're gonna save it back. Oh my god, 1.59 for the entirety of Incendio. That's gonna be awful. Ozzy Scott, Eyo Punyana, welcome in. This is gonna be an awful Incendio. I might die and then like lose more time. I wouldn't be surprised if at any point in this we have like ×3 speed or something.
Good work, Mr. Potter. You have great 5 points.
I mean, I could actually put the bonsai cam below the stream. I thought about that being like the place where I put the DS screens when we play DS games, but I don't know. Like in DS layout, I'm actually not sure yet how I do that, and I need it for Friday, but probably something like that. Yeah, and the EU version damage boosts are better. They go faster or further. 7.2 new game plus hundo. I mean, I would be down to do your definition of that. Yeah, I mean, it would be a good meme, right? Because that is a thing that people do, those like pet cams. Yeah, speed transfers from game to game, or at least it should. Jesus, Tentacular going ham. Oof. Redeem for me to smoke bonsai leaves. That sounds... I wonder if that's legal, you know. Sounds like a good idea. Probably toxic, but, you know, content. Yeah. I'm actually surprised we didn't die yet. This is gonna save quite a bit of time. We are gonna be a little bit ahead after this. And the game's still gonna be fast, is the thing, right? Like, it's not all of a sudden gonna be behind. It's still gonna be like... Dude, really? Thank you. It's still gonna be like really fast. So we'll see. Toxic content makes the most money. Oh yeah, actually true, yeah. And smoking bonsai leaves definitely is toxic. Okay, the speed is decreasing again, which is good. I don't want this this kind of speed. It's too much for me. Like I actually can't aim at anything. Yeah. Yeah, also that's a good point, Gardy, yeah. You don't have to go back to Hogsmeade, which is pretty nice. I want that book. I need the health. Desperately need the health. Honestly, getting the multitask here is probably not even worth it. Dude, it's so hard to aim at that speed. Like, it's actually so hard to aim. Stupid sniper bushes, leave me alone. Am I going to set the bonsai on fire? I'm not planning to, no. I couldn't burn my poor bonsai. Oh, I hope it's gonna be slow at Filch. By the time we reach Filch, I hope it's gonna be slow. Yeah, you told me, Mace. I've heard. I mean, there's like the new strat and stuff, so... Doesn't come as a surprise. He's been grinding that for a while. Couple days. Feels like Doom. Honestly, yeah, it's kind of the Doom speed. It really is HP on steroids. It's like HP 1 super speed %. But it's less awful than 7.2. Oh my god, I actually got the freaking frame perfect super jump. That was kind of cool. I have to admit. Okay, now we're gonna actually get closer. Yeah, I don't think fast fire seed skip's gonna happen. We're gonna be like fairly close at that point. I think. Oh my god, I'm losing time here. I think that was awful. VR. Oh, first person trifecta could be interesting. I still don't know if first person mode is in HP 1 and 3. We've done it at HP 2, and it's like kind of cool actually. Azio Swimmer. Ever wanted to go to Burning Man? I'm not too big of like a festival person myself, I have to say. Nice laugh.
Come on then, Potter.
It's not really for me. Alright, we're saving time, even though that was awful.
Give me back, never
Azio skip. I like the idea. I'm actually really curious what's gonna happen in the end, what the speed's gonna be. If we're like on a fast game or on a slow game, we'll see. Well, I think we're probably gonna be fast, but that's my guess. I can't tell for sure. Because it's gonna fluctuate, right? Like it's gonna go up and down the speed. Also, that was my PC that has a disconnect sound. I'm not sure what disconnected, but I think we're fine. Yeah, it pretty much is kind of a 50-50 prediction, yeah. Yeah, it's surprising that the cutscenes don't like fully break. The Hagrid voice crack is actually great. Save time, but you're still behind, so the game gets faster. Now, it just depends if it's minus or plus. Essentially, nothing else matters. If there's a minus, then it gets slower. Cutscenes are so boring. Now, yeah, they're not even fast. I mean, they're like a tiny bit faster. Yeah, I've actually checked my OBS to see if my webcam's still there.
Deputy Headmistress of Hogwarts and Head of
Yeah, sorry for the window sound. I don't know what that was. I think it was my mouse, but it's still, like, it still works, so it's fine. Once I also didn't disconnect, that's a good point. Maybe it was my brain disconnect. Actually, my brain was never connected, to be fair. Yo, Diego, welcome back. Oh god, oh no, imagine that speed at HP 1 PlayStation 1 Fire Seed skip. You would have like no chance to do anything. Appreciate the good luck though, thank you very much. Yeah, if I ever get like to +2 minutes or something, then we're gonna have a really fast game actually. Because it will take me a while to catch back up to that. So it's gonna go like really fast. Oh, the game's gonna be so slow now. Oh my god, look at that slow motion jumping. It's not gonna be like too awful, but it's kind of awful. I wonder if you can do it in HP 6, but yeah, apparently it uses the slow-mo feature, from what Jagotu said. Which is an Unreal Engine thing, so I kinda doubt that exists in EA Brightshite. Yeah, we're actually gonna have to wait. Oh god, we're gonna have to wait so long at the peak. Oh no. Yeah, all the gold splits definitely have to go. I'm not gonna save those splits because they might be a little bit inaccurate. Just a little bit. I mean, to be fair, I could be -50 at this point. I was last time I did a trifecta. Oh, it's 15% slower. Oh no. Well, that's fun. Oh, the music is slow though. So it does influence the cutscene.
Welcome to my home, Harry. It's small, but still roomier than your cupboard under the stairs.
Swedish Eurovision. Yeah, it's like the semi-final today, isn't it?
Show you what I wanted to talk to you about.
Or whatever they call it. The pre-elimination rounds or whatnot. Yeah, true. Now we can definitely show the bonsai. I can show you every single leaf on the bonsai at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the finale. I don't think I'm gonna watch the, like, semi-finals, but finale is always fun to watch, just to have a bit of fun.
Can you fetch me some fire seeds? I'll grow them in caves out in the garden.
If I'm ever minus 10 minutes, then that's a problem, because that means the game's probably gonna be, like, at 0.0 speed or something. 0.1 speed, rather. 0.0 is kinda hardly possible. What happens if you're, like, that far ahead that it goes to, like... that it just doesn't play anymore? Apparently, because everything's probably gonna be full with Eurovision. So I guess watching Harry Potter speedruns is the way to go. Oh, Jesus, Harry. What is your movement speed?
Ouch!
Oh, troll might be an issue if it's really fast, actually. Like, I might actually lose time to that. I hope the doxy is gone.
Great work, Harry. You've collected
I really hope the doxy is not gonna annoy us here. I want to just stand... Of course it is. I just want to stand here in peace for like 3 minutes. Wait, how much is 15% of 2 minutes? How much is that? I'm scared. Okay, it's fine. Cool. 15% of 2 minutes. 18 seconds? Oh, that's actually not that bad then. So it's just 18 seconds faster. Yeah, I'm actually kind of tempted to just not... If the game is fast at the potions, I might actually not skip them just to see. Just to see how hard it is. We'll see. We'll see what the game speed is. If it's really slow at the point, then I'm definitely gonna skip them. Because I feel like it might actually be fast, because it should be fluctuating. Like right now it's gonna be slower. I might actually already be behind after this. Even though it's just watching cutscenes, but it's like a long split. Yeah, this split is like 6 minutes. What's 15% of 6 minutes? I can't do the quick math. But that's essentially what we're gonna lose. If it's more than 50 seconds, then, which I don't think it is, then we might actually be behind. 54 seconds? Oh wow, okay. So we actually should be behind after this. Huh. Yeah, that's... If the game plays fast, it's kind of rough. Slow motion game is actually pretty okay. It's doable. How do you calculate that, actually? Like... Okay, 6 minutes is like 300 seconds, right? I guess that's what you start with. And then you... Yeah, I guess that's what you do. And then you take 10 seconds, which is like 30. And then... Wait, shouldn't that be 45? I'm confused. I guess my math doesn't work out. How's you, Oliver? Welcome in. 6 times 60 times 15%. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I try to. But I apparently I'm really bad at calculating with percentages. I had basic math. Like I had two semesters of math, which was fucking terrible. In the bane of my existence. Thankfully, they let you do like, we had like homework essentially, or like practice papers or whatnot. And if you do those, you got some bonus, like you got bonus for the final grade. So essentially, if you've done all the homework and it was correct, you got like a super big boost to your grade. So it was like pretty easy to pass. Like it was pretty much free to pass. Yeah, that's what I tried. Adventure. Maybe my 10%. Wait, it is 300 seconds, isn't it? No, it's not. It's 360. That's why it didn't work. See, my math would have been correct, but I don't know how many seconds 6 minutes are. Apparently, that was my issue. But that's good to know, though. That means that I'm not that stupid. I just don't know minutes. 4 semesters of math. Oh boy, that's unfortunate. That was a nice one, Goatee. I've heard that one before. And a adventure, by the way. Welcome in. Yeah, I can do percentages, but I can't multiply. I don't know what's worse, to be honest. 7.2 DS splits. I mean, we're gonna play that this Friday. No, not this Friday. Next Friday. So we're gonna see them soon, but that's up to you. Okay, we actually are behind, so we're getting some speed back, which is nice. So the math was correct. It was about 54 seconds. And we lost a bit, like 1 second to movement, I guess. Zio62, thank you so much for the good luck. That's crazy how, like, it wasn't even that far behind and it lost so much time. That's actually really crazy. So I feel like most of the time the speed's just gonna be faster, right? I don't know, we'll see. We'll find out. Again, it's gonna average out eventually. Wasn't there like one run where it died or something and it was like really fast at some point? I feel like I remember that. And then we were just like zooming through every level. Yeah, I think that was HP. It's gotta be HP2 because you don't really die in HP3. No favoritism. Yeah, this pretty much just like playing the game. It's a bit slow though. I don't like the speed. Xavi, welcome in. HP3 I did first try. Oh, did I actually not finish the HP2 one? I don't remember. Yeah, those are the hard ones, French. Also, it's the best number, of course. The funny number. How's Yolos? How have you been, by the way? Hope everything's going well. I will have fun. It's a pretty cool run idea. I like it. Oh, I couldn't finish it anymore because I was so far behind. I see. That makes sense. I hope that doesn't happen in this. I really don't want to die in some dumb spot. This game is PogChamp. Oh boy. Spreading lies in my splits. I'm actually kind of looking forward to play that game again because it's been a while. I always am looking forward to that game because I'm like, hey, that's gonna be a free PB. And then I realize, oh no, the end is fucking awful. That was... I mean, honestly, that's a good use of your channel points, Matthew. I like that. Did you start learning that, by the way? Did you start looking into it? Because you're free of Trifecta now, so... I guess now or never. Oh, as a kid, I had like such a hard time. Yeah, the music gets influenced, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice. I like the slow music. As a kid, I had a really hard time to beat the Quidditch. I died like so many times too because I just flew into everything. It's just really hard to control, honestly. Like, not even just for a kid. It's just awful controls. I was like, hey, we're back and the game is a bit faster, but pretty much the same. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess you can always play on emulator, but yeah. DS capture is obviously quite rough, unfortunately. Because they're just kind of out of stock, like, constantly. But, I'm sure they're gonna be back in stock eventually. Still not in stock? Yeah. Unfortunate. Shortage on everything, apparently. Hey, it's Gratin Forge. And they're running a tiny bit faster than usual. Crazy how it's at 3% now. How did that happen?
Please stop that.
I mean, emulator is kinda shit. Like, the health bar is pretty broken. But it's not that bad. It's just a bit... Like, you just get a penalty because the loads are a bit faster. Sure, Gertie, sure. Gotta practice for those octafectas, right? And handofectas, of course. Oh, and Elgato, that's pretty dope, yeah. That is pretty high end as far as capture cards go. Bit jealous. 7.1 and 5. Yeah, but nobody wants to practice those games. Obviously, that's not good, right? Yeah, no, that was awful. I'm probably actually gonna lose time even though the game speed is like a tiny bit faster because I messed this up. That actually means something. That's kind of sick. Like, that actually means my PB is pretty decent at that spot. Because it was, like, really one mistake, and the game is actually faster, and it lost time. Feels bad, man. But now we're zooming.
Challenge to practice the spell. Follow me, Mr. Papata.
Sure thing, Quirrell. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is actually, like, averaging around PB. Or a split PB, I guess. So this should take roughly 2.5 hours.
Go of the button. You may practice on that.
The please stop that guy crashed the stream confirmed. That would be some interesting coding as well. Maybe that's part of the mod.
Now you can
Oh god. 100k for grinding 7.1. That sounds awful. Yeah, I should think of a community challenge too, to be honest. I just don't really know what to put. I kind of want to put full series, but it was a sub goal before as well. So I don't know. I'm probably just gonna do it. I can maybe put, like, after I've done the first one, I can put one or whatnot. I don't know. Yeah, that's gotta be grind until world record, definitely. For 100k choke points or house points, channel points. That seems about accurate. We'll see. Maybe the bug beat challenge is gonna be fast. Oh, that's gotta be like so satisfying, actually. Community goal mod for Jordi. Why would anyone give points for that? That's just pure anarchy. I mean, I would if once I know all the games, Emerson. I'm looking into 5 and 4 right now, and then I only need to learn 2, 3, and 7.1, and then we're ready. So if people want me to run them, you know, request a new game is always an option. Yeah, on the HP Discord there is a I think there's a written route even, but there's also a video tutorial. It's also on speedrun.com. That makes sense, yeah. HP2 has quite a few resources. Oh yeah, true. Flow's advanced strats are also up there. Yeah, just if you go to speedrun.com and go to guides, that's probably the easiest way to check or to get them. Yeah, they're pretty good tutorials, the ones that Liam and Flo made. Oh god. That was kind of awful. Nah, I'll do stuff after. I mean, it depends on how long this takes. If this goes like really poorly for some reason, then maybe, but unlikely. It should only be 2.5 hours, so I'll do stuff after. Dude, this is actually like HP1 in this speed is actually bearable. It makes it an okay game for once. Let's go. Let's get some super jumps. Wow. Okay. Apparently I'm getting super jumps more consistent if the game is like super fast. Sure. We'll take those. That's a gold, but we're still behind, so the game got faster. Oh boy. For my luck. Yeah, please donate channel points to get me, like, to be more lucky. I would like that. I mean, I think this game casually is okay. I think the controls are a bit shit. So that's definitely, like, kind of bad for the casual experience. But overall, I think it's a pretty decent game, yeah. Casually, for sure. Beans affect the speed. The more you eat, the faster you go. Ooh. That's actually interesting. I don't know if you can code it that way. And then if you don't collect beans for a while, Harry gets, like, slower and slower until he dies eventually. I like that. That's actually pretty cool. I really like that. But I don't know if that's even possible. Could code it that way? Ah, that's an interesting idea.
5 points from Gryffindor. Potter.
But Flo's never unavailable to run, Gary. So that's not gonna happen. I mean, I'm down, but that's not gonna happen. Yeah, they didn't really, like, it's kind of a fake open world in this game, sadly. That's the one thing that I don't like that much about HP1. Because they make you believe, hey, you can go wherever, but it's just like, it's really just a level that you go through. But hey, they increased that or improved that in HP2. It's a open world, yep. Lumas makes you faster. I like that, actually. That's pretty cool. Only limit is your imagination. Hey, that's pretty cool. Gonna come in handy for the Chaos mod too, I guess. It's crazy how much is possible with those games. Nice, that was perfect. That was the fastest I could have done that in. Great. It's actually really nice what's possible. Like, literally the worst boost I could have done. I mean, better than failing it, I guess, but we got there. This is actually kind of hard platforming with this speed. Going slower makes you faster. Yeah, actually true. That's a good point. So it's just, you know, let me just pretend it's just strats. That was great. Imagine aiming. I just want to go slow, so I'm getting speed later on. Yeah, see, stuff like that. I like that. I would like that, for sure. That sounds like a cool run, Goatee. Sadly, I'm not, like, smart enough to make that happen on my own, but I like that. I mean, yeah, I guess some splits would be, like, very, very slow, though. If you do it like that, but, still would be interesting. I'll see you, Idaho. Yep, shoutouts to Twitch. Only, like, 50 minutes late. Let's go. I don't know, the Twitch notifications are the weirdest thing ever. That's why I usually recommend people to just, like, look at the Discord. That's Pog Jagotu. Appreciate that. We'll see. People now know it's possible. We'll see if it gets ordered. Azio Lexpike, welcome in. How are you doing today? We are doing a fast run of HP1. Quite literally. It's not a fast pace, but it's a fast game. Dude, I hate this block. Oh yeah, obviously you would have to play as Ron, definitely. Because Ron's the real bean addict. I mean, it was still a decent block clip, I guess. Wait, we're actually back at wait, we're back at normal speed. Oh my god, what? That's so stupid. How are we back at normal speed? Literally whatever we've done was pointless. This entire run we've not achieved anything in terms of speed changes. Hey, at least we're ahead though with normal speed, so that's kind of cool. How many hours a day do I spend on my PC? Whatever I stream, plus cutting stuff. Or not really cutting, but starting, rendering, and upload. Gonna be world record? I kind of doubt that. And nowadays also university, because it's all online. That was a good boost. I'll take it. That was quite okay. I mean, that was actually a pretty decent dungeon overall. It could be German record. I actually don't know what. No, I mean, I'm not gonna beat my PB with this because I'm comparing to like a fake PB. Oh, come on. Am I soft locked? I'm not. Okay, cool. That's something at least. That was weird. I'm not sure if that still saves time with that, like, heart stuck in the wall. That was a bit weird, champ, but okay.
Late again, you lazy boy.
This Gamespeed probably isn't actually... Yeah, I mean, it's probably 1.0001 or something, yeah. But it, you know, it's pretty much the same.
I've ended the lesson without you, Potter.
Imagine a recording of the falling sound. Wow! Gotta go away from the mic, otherwise it doesn't work. It ruins the immersion if you don't. Azio Woody, you mean the brightness boosting? It's just Unreal Engine 1 being broken mostly. If you grab a ledge and change the brightness, they spawn Harry higher than he should be because the engine sucks. Wait, you can hardlock in Lumos? Oh god, this freaking slow motion. I don't actually know of any hardlocks in HP1. Because you would have to, like, do something stupid and then take a safe book, right? Slower troll, easy. Oh, we actually... No, it's pretty much normal speed troll, apparently. Because that was enough to put us behind. And A Lamparita, welcome in. Wrong... Oh, yeah, that one, true. And then you can take the safe book. I've seen that far. True, that would work. But that's not really the game's fault. That's just kind of people not setting it up properly. Hey, I didn't do that on purpose. I couldn't do anything about it. The game made me be behind. Like, I just walked. You can't really save time in that split. It's kind of a shame. I would have liked slow troll. Like, normal troll is kind of boring, to be honest. It's kind of lame. Lame troll. Should be a new emote. A new complex beaver emote. Should I just die, you know? Just to get like a lot of speed in Filch? I shouldn't, to be honest. I try to play as well as I can to not rig the prediction. Yeah, and I would definitely get screwed by Filch, so I kinda don't wanna do it for 2 reasons. I was like, hey, it's a big... Wow, that's a big gnome. I've never paid attention to that, but holy shit, that's a big gnome. And there's a tiny troll as well in those glass thingies, by the way, which is great. That guy runs in slow motion to begin with. We don't even need the game to be slowed down. Never noticed them. Yeah, there's like a lot of really interesting stuff in there. There's like a pixie and a snail and a gnome. And I'm not sure why, but it is quite cool. Faster troll would have been funny, yeah. Sadly, it worked out like exactly like this, apparently. Hogwarts Castle is still quite big though. In this game, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, they have some, like, tiny bit of open world. I guess they have this corridor, which is kind of pointless. If that's your way to the toilet, then you're kind of in a lot of trouble. In a lot of shit, so to say. Quite literally. I'm glad this is not, like, any slower, by the way, because this is boring enough. Yo, Henrik, thank you so much for the good luck. And welcome in. What is the confusion coming from? I try to explain. Actually, exclamation mark rules might be enough. And yo, Joe, welcome in as well. Still like that emote? Hope you're doing well. God, this is so boring. I mean, it's not even, it's 1% slower, but it just feels like it's so slow. Yeah, it is a shame that they don't have like an actual castle. That's why I can recommend HP1 Restored. HP1 Restored is actually really nice. And well, it's very unpolished, but it's a really cool idea. Like, it's very scuffed, but it is a cool idea. Like, it connects all of the areas essentially to like an open world. We should really play Restored again. I have not played that for so long. I feel like most people don't even know that game, like that version. That custom-made version.
I think it's just been knocked out.
Come on, let's get out of
Oh,
here.
if this would be Myrtle's bathroom, I feel like Myrtle would be really pissed. Not just at the troll, but also at like Harry and Hermione and Ron. Hey, we have slow Filch. God, look at them run. That's some speed. No, actually, it's only slow Quidditch. We're gonna have normal Filch, I think.
Harry suspected that someone had released the troll to distract everyone so that
There's a new version of Restored? Oh, there is? Oh.
there wasn't much time
Interesting. I didn't know he was working on that still.
especially since Harry was busy
Maybe we should
playing
actually
the
check that
Quidditch
out.
match against Ravenclaw.
Against Ravenclaw. Imagine Beans meme in HP3. Yeah, Ron's only voice on HP3 should be talking about beans. A bean. Imagine the troll smashing open the Chamber of Secrets. Yep, the Chamber of Secrets has been open again. By the true heir of Slytherin. How's you, Charlie? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, good luck with that, Joe. You got this, I believe. That sounds a bit stressful. Actually, this like Quidditch doesn't feel much different, no matter how fast it is, which is weird. And yo, Butterbeer, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, that's pretty cool as well. Like those maps are nice, like those custom maps that just connect everything.
Thanks to Harry's
Simpsons Hit and Run is a cool game too.
Gryffindor won the Quidditch match against
Oh, it's getting blurry because freaking autofocus turned itself on again. Thanks for letting me know. I can fix that. I have to remember to just always turn that off, but for some reason it's like a Logitech setting that it doesn't remember. So whenever you reopen OBS, oh, I didn't change, fuck. So whenever you reopen OBS, it just always. Is that okay? I think that's okay. It just always changes it back, which is fucking dumb. I don't know if there's any way to prevent it. It's just super dumb. And the autofocus is just not great, apparently. Or maybe it is OBS. I don't know. Maybe it is OBS's fault. Maybe it's not Logitech. Maybe I'm giving Logitech too much shit. Yeah, that was truly 1p. It's better now though, right? I hope. Should be.
Harry tried on the cloak, while Ron and Hermione helped to prepare for the climb up the tower.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool, Joe. I do like that. Also, yo, Seinfeld. It is a Logitech problem? Okay, I see. How have you been? Welcome in. Been a while since you streamed, I think, right? So, hope everything's going well. Yeah, it's literally just normal speed filled. God damn it. Doesn't remember all the settings. Yeah, it's weird. It's like actually really weird. It's kind of annoying. I just really have to remember first thing when I start OBS, just turn off autofocus. But I don't know. Laugh how Hermione is always judging you. Honestly, that's kind of what she does in the first 2 books, right? After that, she kind of comes around. Actually, she kind of does come around in the second one, to be fair. Filch 2 will be slow or fast based on how you do it. That is actually kind of fun, yeah. I have 5 seconds to save though, so he could be very slow. If I could be ahead after this, I think. Ordered some new PC parts. Ooh, Pock. Did you manage to get a GPU? Because that's like impossible these days. In 4 and 5. Wait, she does it in 4 and 5? I actually don't remember that. I have not tried that, but you know. I don't know which software to use for that, but that could work, definitely. Filch takes his sweet time today. He's just gonna be very slow. Slow and steady. New CPU and more RAM. I see. That's pretty sick. Let's go. That is pretty pog. Logitech G Hub. Imagine, like, why would they have an extra... I didn't even know it's an extra Logitech software. Why don't they just build that into their webcam to begin with? Why do you need to download an extra software to fix it? That is absolutely dumb. Just get caught by Filch. That would definitely make the game really fast. That's probably gonna... Like, if I get caught now and lose like a minute, I'm probably not gonna get that back until HP2. I doubt it. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Logitech Pepega Hub. I think that sums it up quite well. Alright, have a good one, Ilvan. Thank you so much for stopping by. It should be a nice run. It should be enjoyable. I think it's a cool idea. Why? Because it's faster. Hey, who knows, Hendrik? Maybe I PB in the end with this meme run, which would be very, very obviously a PB that would be allowed to submit on the leaderboards. Ooh, nice. That's pretty sick, Rapix. That is pretty sick. Everyone getting the upgrades. Plus 14 on Sneak too. Sneak is hard, to be honest. So I can't blame you for that. I remember my first HP1 Hundo run, which had like a 20-minute filch section. I think. So that was fun. Let's go for kick jab. Why not? We're slow, so like we're slowed down, so I think it should be possible to get it. I don't know if it actually matters much, but yeah. Might as well go for kick jump and see what happens. Even though I'm not a fan of that trick, but you know, should be fine. What? That's not fine? What? How was that not fine? That looked pretty good to me. Well, now we're definitely gonna have fast filch in filch 2. Because that loses quite a bit. That's like 40 seconds, I think. That honestly felt like the perfect kick jump. I'm not entirely sure how we lost that. But okay, whatever. Watch Flo's tutorial about what? Do you want to imply that I don't know how kick jump works? Because I would actually be kind of offended by that. Like, I have been doing kick jump for like probably 2 years of my life. It's just not easy. 17.5 minutes for your filch. I mean, that's pretty much seems like what I used to get as well in the beginning, so that's not too bad. It's better than what I did in my first Hundo run, so. Filch is just like actually kind of a hard split. It is actually, has a lot of really dumb tricks, and he's kind of like unpredictable in a lot of ways. Yeah, no, the speed doesn't reset, or at least it shouldn't. I mean, I've tested it. It didn't in my tests, so. All of Filch in 1. Yeah, no, I figured. It wouldn't just be Filch 1. Yeah, no, I thought so. That would have been pretty slow, to be fair. No, 17 minutes seems perfectly fine. Oh god, this is gonna be fast. I mean, it shouldn't. I switched from 1 to 2 to 3, and it kept the speed changes, so it should be fine. Okay, let's zoom through Filch. I don't know what that would do, actually. Disable this device in G-Hub so other software has full control. Maybe that's what you have to check and then it works in OBS? I have no idea. Maybe that's the problem, like OBS doesn't have the control over the webcam, so it doesn't save the options or something? I don't know. I don't know how they coded it. All I know is that it's scuffed. Also, I recently made a Twitter, obviously. Very recently. That was way too close. Is he gonna catch it? Is he gonna see me? Dude, why did I try? I didn't... He was behind the corner. How did he see me there? Like, legitimately. He was not looking at me. I wasn't sure, but I thought he's behind the corner so I can cast. Nah, Filch should also be sped up. It's just the game speed that's fast. He really sniped us there, like what the fuck. But it's okay because we're like 10%, 8% faster, so it's actually fine. Yeah, this is gonna cause a lot of speed ups. This, yeah, it's gonna be a very fast Voldemort, I think. We'll see. Hey, at least that means we're gonna have a fast game speed going into the potion minigame, so I actually kind of want to see how that works. Got snipes. So, let's say that was on purpose, of course. Just get stuck, Filch. Thank you. That was so annoying. Oh, I wanted to backwalk. Oh well. Look at him go. Filch is on a mission. He's sprinting. Yeah, honestly, this really feels like a standard HP 1 run. It's a decent run and on a decent pace until you hit Filch. And then the Filch level completely ruins everything. Seems pretty accurate to me. Meme runs are pretty much like actual runs. Why is that a ledge grab? What the fuck? Get caught once again. This is honestly like probably already like 1.5 minutes behind or something, so I'd rather not. Oh my god. I don't know how this wall walk works. Help. Ah, Filch. I don't even know how to salvage that. I mean, most tricks are just like setups, I guess, and muscle memory. Yeah, and then I missed the jump, but that was just bad. That was just a bad lineup. His laugh. Hey, Dutch Filch still has the best laugh, but yeah, this Filch is also pretty good. Filch is just a great character in every dub. Filch is amazing. If it's too fast to be playable, I honestly don't know what we do. I mean, we might just reset the splits or something, or I don't know. Wow. I mean, if it's too fast, I can always wait a bit. No, actually, I can't. I thought, like, waiting a bit until we're in the red and then splitting, but that doesn't work.
James and Lily Potter. Harry stared hungrily back as though hoping to.
The narrator is a bit faster, isn't he?
He was startled when a voice sounded behind him. Harry turned slowly about. So you.
Dumbledore seems to be the same speed though. He seems to be chill as always. Chill as ever. How's the Falcon? It's a mirror. Wow, insane. Harry's mind is blown.
Most desperate desire.
Well, gotta be ghosts, I know. Gotta be ghosts. Like your room door or the door of like your actual flat or house, because that would be kind of creepy. People can just come in from outside.
Ever came across it again?
Yeah, something like that, but it shouldn't be that case. Like, I think for the game to be actually unplayable, it has to get like really fast, so I don't think that's gonna happen. The main door. Did you not like close it properly? Because that's a bit creepy, I have to admit. Alright, let's sprint through this. I think I'm gonna take the safe book. Oh yeah, HP 300 is actually a good run to do, like the speed up run with the with the beans. That is actually the perfect run for that, because we actually need beans in that run. So it would make perfect sense. We need like 2,000 beans in HP 300. Wait, a powerful wind can open your door? That's kind of concerning too, to be honest. If a powerful wind can, then I feel like a lot of people probably can. But yeah, that would be the explanation probably. Yo, freaky. Yeah, you need to cap the FPS. You see in my top right, you see the 60 in the top right corner. I use DX Tari for that, because otherwise the game is going ham in window mode. It's running on like too high of an FPS on modern PCs. So it just breaks. And for some reason in this game, the way they coded is FPS are related to how fast the game runs. 2000% of the speed. Yeah, that seems pretty rough, but I mean, we would have to do it that the speed also goes like back. My dream job in the wizarding world? Oh, that's a cool question actually. Give me some time to think. What's your dream job, first of all, you know? I'm gonna ask that question back and think in the meantime. Okay, what is cool? A gnome stealing beans. I mean, honestly, being a teacher in Hogwarts sounds pretty awesome. Just because you're like kind of at Hogwarts your entire life. I don't think that qualifies as a job, Butterbeer. I don't think that's okay. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm a bit scared of getting caught. Yeah, I failed. I got caught by Filch. That's why I'm losing time. Yeah, I don't know where I am. Can't do it. Bad angle. I don't know. I probably would go with like teacher in Hogwarts, because that is actually a pretty cool job. It feels like. I mean, you would have to deal with students like Neville and Ron, but it would still be pretty chill. You would be at Hogwarts. You can teach people magic, which seems exciting. I don't know. I mean, what else do you want to do? Of course, you can do something with like dragons and stuff, but nah. I wouldn't fancy the burns. Bounty Hunter. Oh, Bounty Hunter sounds cool, actually. It's like a Star Wars Harry Potter crossover. Dark Wizard. Yeah, just become the Dark Lord. I don't know if that qualifies as a job, to be honest. Okay, this game is gonna be very fast until the end. Oh boy. Yeah, it's an experiment. How many beans do you need to drown your teacher or to suffocate your teacher? It's a good experiment. Poor narrator. Not allowed to continue talking. This is still gonna be behind though. Like, there's no way we're gonna be ahead after Fluffy, even though the cutscenes are fast now. God, that's gonna suck in HP2. That is gonna suck.
Snape's been acting very suspicious lately.
He has been.
He may be planning to steal the sorcerer's stuff.
Maybe the sorcerer's what? Excuse me, Hermione?
Dumbledore left 10 minutes ago for the Ministry of Magic in London.
That must mean that tonight's the night. Let's go.
It's weird how some sentences get finished and some sentences don't. I don't quite understand how that speed up works, but sure. Also, should I turn on the light? It's getting a bit dark, isn't it?
We'll just have to take our chances then.
Yeah, I know. Arm cam, sorry. There you go. Arm cam over. Now it should be a bit better.
It looks like Filch is somewhere else tonight.
Ozio Markovic, welcome in. Yeah, I think that's... I mean, I'm still not happy with that lighting. I still have to buy, like, actual good lights. But, for now, that's okay. Turning the lights on is cheating. Yeah, I should just turn off my webcam instead. Seems like the better solution. It's pretty gray outside today, so gotta turn them on early. Today.
I think this is where the growling has been coming from.
Oh, you think so, Hermione? What told you that? How did you deduct that?
We should go in there.
But we've got to stop Snape. Go on, Harry. We're right behind
Oh yeah, I remember that context actually. That's the infinite trading glitch, isn't it? Should be at least. The soft lock in trading, which is still pretty funny to do. I have no idea if that's the slowest one. That's actually kind of hard to tell, but I think this is the slowest one, right? Just sped up. Should be. Yeah, okay. It's like actually hard to tell which one to play at. You see the speed at the bottom of the splits. Right now it's essentially 19% faster than... Splits are kind of small, I just realized. Why are they so small? Make them a little bit bigger, so they're actually like readable. There you go. Now you can actually see it even better.
It's okay. It's a soft landing. You can jump.
And we're gonna keep on building to that speed. That's the biggest problem of it, or with it. Yeah, now they're thick. Yeah, this looks better, definitely. So you can actually read them more easily. Hey, a gold split. Imagine saving 28 seconds on Fluffy. Like, what the fuck? I mean, it's mostly cutscenes, so it makes sense. I'll see you on Chosen. It's been pretty okay, overall. I've been fairly productive, I guess, so that's something. How was your day? How was your day going? And welcome in. Incendio. Kinda hard to aim, but it should be fine. Actually, not bad, not bad. That was actually a decent Devil's Knit. Also, the camera zooms are so fast, like the pans with that speed. And it's gonna be faster again, because that's a short split. And this one is also gonna be faster afterwards. Oh boy. We're almost back to 1.5 speed. Oh, so you had like a rough day. That sucks to hear. Hope you can relax a bit with Harry Potter. Oh god, the controls of this. Oh my god, this is awful. Okay, we still got that. This is like fields restored, man. That's what this Quidditch is.
Well done, Harry.
Definitely zoom in on his broomstick. Still not a hat. HP 2 will be quite rough. That's gonna be like quite fast, but we'll see. 1.59. Oh no. What have I done in Filch? What have I done? Yeah, I'm actually I kind of want to trigger the potions just to see. Oh, okay, no, there's no way. This is too fast for chest skip. Like, there's no way.
But I've been hurt. It's up to
You. Yep, it's up to.
You have to be careful
Same
and
here,
avoid
Ron.
the
Same here.
pieces. You'll have to make the pieces fight each other in order to get walk onto the board.
At least
Harry,
the
to start the
boring
game.
chess part is over quickly, because they're gonna like fight themselves really quickly. Yeah, that was a bit of a questionable voice line there for Ron, but I'm sure he's very deeply hurt because he lost the chess match. It's not that much of a physical pain, but he just can't believe he lost in chess against McGonagall. Oh yeah, definitely still behind. We're gonna be behind until the end of this, definitely. How much is 10% of this? Like, also the faster it is, the higher the increase, isn't it? Right? Or am I confused? But I think the faster the game gets, the higher the increase should be. So yeah.
Looks like you have to choose the right potion.
Azio beans.
The exit is
It's
blocked
pretty
by
fun.
massive
Okay, there's no way we
Choose
can
the
make this, right?
potion. Be careful, Harry. It could be this
No,
one.
yeah,
Have
relatively
a
it's the
look.
same,
Watch
obviously,
closely
but
and keep your
yeah.
eye on the correct potion. Then choose wisely.
Oh, that's actually not too bad. But that's the first stage. Why was it so slow for a second? Easy. No problem. Easy trick. Yeah, this is... Oh god. This is Harry Potter's caffeine adventures. Okay, this... Good thing I took the safe book. This is actually getting close to unplayable, so we might have a problem soon. Like, we might have a big problem. Should have done the potions minigame for fun. I don't want to fall further behind, though. Like, it's already bad enough. Also, I don't think it would have been too bad. Just should have been, like, fairly the same speed.
You were expecting someone else. Well, it's me.
It's like HP1. Yeah, this is actually HP1 without DX story level. That sums it up quite well. Dude. I hope he doesn't machine gun me. He kinda wants to. Yeah, this run should be invalid. No DX story. No capped FPS. Oh my god, you can't do anything precise. You know what? We might as well just watch the cutscene. It's not really worth to skip it. It's so fast anyways. Oh god, I just want to be ahead and like get out of this stupid speed. Harry is on all kinds of things, I think, right now. Apparently also on the Philosopher's Stone. Give me... Here's Orny, welcome in.
Master, you're not
Yeah, this is the speed where it's like actually impossible to get stuff. And A Skylabs as well, welcome in. I'm doing pretty okay. What about yourself? Hope you had a nice day. And a nice weekend. I mean, I guess it's Tuesday, so it's not really that close to the weekend. Also, die, Potter. Dude, it's so fast it has random slowdowns. Ah. Dude, please. This might be hard. This might be a problem. And Yoraf, welcome in. Oh, you have a rest day? That sounds pretty nice. Hope you enjoy your rest. We say willkommen in German. That was a weird pronunciation, but that is what we say. Still behind? Yep. I'm probably even gonna lose time, right? Yeah, I think the idea... I like the idea. Like, we've done it already in the single games, but that's the first time doing it in like, the full Trifecta, essentially. Can I tank that? Surely, right? Yeah. Dude. Why did he instantly shoot? Also, yo, Tatter, and yo, Eric. Good luck with your work. We're not gonna be able to beat this. This is over. Why did he just instantly kill us, though? I guess I shouldn't have tried to tank that hit, but... Potter! I mean, I'm sure we can recover. I'm sure we can still recover from that, right? Surely we can. Surely we can. I'm actually like a little bit confused though, because I felt like, hey, he hit me and I started going backwards, but he just like instantly killed me. It's fast as a believer's win. Yeah, it's at the end of the trifecta though. I don't know, what did I put in the prediction? Did I write game? In that case, it's a bit misleading. I wanted to mean... Or did I just write at the end? I think I might have just wrote at the end. Yep, that cutscene Kroll like legitimately just breaks his neck. It's a great cutscene. Okay, I'm actually getting better at this fight. Me too. And yo, Marius, welcome in. Like, as a kid, this fight was the hardest thing for me. Was like so impossible. Okay, maybe we can save time on the transition. Actually, there's no way we're saving time on the transition. It's not even sped up. Okay, we've done it at the end. Okay, yeah. Then it doesn't like. Oh no, I resized my game. No, losing more time. I don't know if it counts this, but it should. Oh, debug mode. Whoops, that's fine. It's not a rerun. Thanks for switching the game. I guess he didn't really know. Oh god. I guess he didn't really know it at the time, Beans. That he will need Harry to revive himself. You know what? Let's just play this a bit more conservative. I don't know if we want to get the frickin' boosts. Yeah, no. We have like, this is gonna lose time, I think. Don't boost, reloads are so slow. I guess that's actually true. Oh my god, please. We just need to like casually zoom through the levels now, essentially. Oh god. Ah, help. This is probably still gonna lose time, isn't it? Yep. Because I couldn't... This is awful. This is gonna be so bad. We're gonna be so fucked. Hey, at least it's kind of cool because of how fast it is. That's quite nice. Dude, thank you so much for the good luck and the resub as well, Marius. Appreciate that. The Prime Gamer. Thank you so much. And enjoy the emotes and the channel point increase for a month. Yeah, I guess it was Barty Crouch Jr. that brought it up, probably, right? I doubt that Wormtail knew about the potion to revive Voldemort. Yeah, now it's a real speedrun. Putting the speed in speedrun, like holy shit. Hermione's getting confused. Same as me. Do I even boost Octafecta in this mode? Yeah, just like, you know, 10-minute Octafecta. Yeah, it would still be longer. Yeah, I don't think boosting is worth it at this point. Yo, Finn, how did your die percent go, by the way? When I checked in, you were already at the PC game, so I've missed the best part, sadly. But, oh, whoop, that was fun. Oh, this split will definitely save time. I mean, spell learning alone should be so sick. I'll try to get it, let's see. It's actually not that bad. I was just a bit caught off guard by the beginning. 5 poäng to Griffin. Oh god. Not too bad, not too bad. HP, oh god. Oh, you did HP 5 DS rather than GBA. Oh my, oh Jesus Christ. Easy. Dance Dance Revolution Professional. And it's still gonna get faster, which is great. Yeah, this is actually the motivation to be ahead, because this is awful. Oh my god, stop! Help! Yeah, no, this is like HP 7.2 super speed all over again. But we have a chance to recover. Oh, what is this speed even? Is that times 2? Times 2.5? How did we get to that point? Honestly, I should at least save time and I hope I'm ahead after Rick do. I should be, right? I'm gonna get some save books. I'm gonna get a frog too, just in case. This is quite something. You begin to have a headache. Yeah, I can see that. Sorry for people that get motion sickness. This is really seems like it. I'm kind of getting like the feeling of Pokemon. You know, when you have the emulator and you speed it up. Is pause casting even worth it? Probably not, actually. That's a good point. It probably isn't. Kind of weird to not do strats you used to do, but yeah. Imagine this speed combined with jumpless. Oh god, jumpless is like such a precise category. I don't feel like that would be possible. Good. I'm good at this game. Yeah, pause casting at this speed is definitely, oh my god. Nah, I wouldn't do this with Octafecta. That's a bit too long. I mean, I usually don't even accept multi-runs at all in this. You will do the boost. I usually don't accept multi-runs at all, but, really? But this one I kind of made an exception. Dude, you can't jump! Oh, you want to do that? Oh boy, Garrity. Yeah, we're actually losing time here. Like, you literally can't jump. It's too fast. You have no chance. Okay, we made it. That's something. Well, gas, I guess. This feels weird. I'm feeling weirdly like, well, gassed, I guess. Also nice, Jürgen. Welcome in. I assume you're pretty hyped right now, right? Because of what's going on later on. And enjoy your pasta. I can't even make that. Like, I can't even make that boost because I'm too fast. What the fuck is that? I don't know what to do. I can't make this. It's not possible. We gotta do casual shit. Oh boy. Well, I don't know if we can ever catch this up because this is getting faster and faster. Yeah, I guess I just like speed. I just like to go fast. Finally, after 2 years, yeah. Dreams coming true. Honestly, this is kind of like watching a PB to verify it on speedrun.com, like on ×2 speed. That's kind of how it feels. Oh my god. Yo, Advance, welcome in. Yeah, this speed is, it's a pretty cool run. Hello, speed. But it's pretty ridiculous, like what the fuck. Also, we're not even saving time in the bean bonus room because I couldn't get the trigger, so we actually take a long time in here. So I'm actually losing time to what you usually have. Which is fucking dumb. No, the bonus room is literally losing time too. Because I couldn't do the final boost. Quidditch should save a bit though. Like quite a bit. I think. Almost 3 times, yep. Almost 3 times the speed. We're gonna get even more speed. We're definitely gonna get past 3 times, definitely. But hey, that's cool, you know, that's strats. We're gonna get out of HP 6. Pause buffering? Yeah, thankfully we're out of HP 1. We're out of Wingardium, thankfully. Can she catch the snitch, by the way? Is that possible? And what happens if she does? I wonder. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was actually fairly decent, Quidditch. Can I get out of HP 6? Wait, what? Did I say that? I meant to say I'm glad I got out of HP 1. I don't know what I said. Oh, so your curse? Welcome in. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the faster we get, the harder it is to do skips. And that makes us go slower, technically. That's what happened in Riktu. Like, I couldn't do the skips, so overall it was slower. It's pretty sad. I mean, you have to keep in mind, Hermione also gets faster, right? Hermione is like a freaking Olympic sprint champion in this. Okay, oh, this spell learning should be interesting. No, I did. He finished his line like way before I even touched the cauldron. I did wait for it. Didn't want a soft lock, out of all things. Oh, I didn't pay attention. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should do Scourge Skip. I shouldn't do those arrow keys. It's actually not that bad. But since I failed the first round, I don't know. Maybe I don't fucking think it matters. Because it's so fast anyways. And I kind of want this challenge in spell learning. This kind of is like Kaizo Dance Dance Revolution. It's not that bad though. Just gotta press arrows quickly. Yeah, the voice has just completely got skipped. Wait, I'm ahead. Let's go. Saving 2.5 minutes. I guess if that's the case, we can actually try this. Oh god. Yeah. I have changed my mind. This is not gonna happen. We should still be ahead afterwards. Just catch it, Joe. GeoGuessr. I'm always down for some GeoGuessr. We might have time today. We'll see. Yeah, I kind of wanted the game to be faster too, but at least that means it's probably gonna stay manageable because now we're gonna start to save time actually, which is nice. That is a small pock. 2.5 minutes on Enter Scourge. That's quite a bit. Yeah, now it's not that ridiculous anymore, which is nice. GeoGuessr, but every wrong guess makes it faster. Interesting. Interesting. I don't really know how that would work, but sure. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be hard, actually. I've just realized. I'll try to go for speed. I will not try to go for speed strats. Because it's too fast. I have realized that without failing. Hey, Melon. Yeah, this is pretty much uncapped HP too. That's the kind of run we would have to expect whenever we do that. Because that's gonna happen eventually. Isn't HP4 actually capped to 30 FPS? I shouldn't pause cast. It's still too fast for that. Yeah, pretty much normal casting is like instantaneous, which is nice. This is so stupid. This feels like a weird mix of glitchless and just plain cheating. Now the FPS stay at 60. It's just like it's a command, I think, in the game. Like it's a slow-mo setting or whatnot, which is in the user.ini, I think, or game.ini, or one of those. Do we go for this? Maybe we shouldn't. It's so weird how you cannot do tricks anymore at that speed. It's actually surprising. Because it should still work the same, but it just kinda doesn't want to work. Which is unfortunate. But this HP2 is actually gonna be like very short, which is nice. Oh, nice. Good jump. Maybe it's not. If I continue to make like mistakes like that, I might actually not save time everywhere. That's hard. I mean, I could also just like start the wheel to spin, but that would be way too easy. Yeah, I do take safe books. Just in case. Okay, there you go. No problem. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't try to boost. It doesn't seem to work like too well, to be honest. And like normal movement is really not that slow right now. I'll see you, Zcox. I'm doing okay. What about yourself? We're doing a meme run. That was a bit unfair. I should have seen that coming, but yeah, I can't get enough boosts in exactly in the time that it takes the game to just let Harry drop. That bridge. How do I cross that? Dude, how many pixies are... What the fuck? Yeah, that's later on. This is not gonna take the entire day. How do I pass that? It's just moving all of a sudden to the other side. I mean, we still have some time. I don't want this to speed up. Okay, there we go. Easy. Easy. Help. That was a bit close. Nah, we're still ahead. It's all good. It's all good. We're gonna save a bit more. It's only ×2 speed now, you know, getting more manageable. Kind of. I mean, that's the good thing. Since we're so far, like, since it's so fast, it's also, the speed is getting decreased in quite the big chunks. The Lumos would have been boring. I could have gotten the Lumos, but nah. Gotta do hard stuff. Oh yeah, someone wanted to see Dueling Club in, like, uncapped at some point. That's how it would look. Pretty easy. There's nothing really to it. That's what you would do on all the games. Or all of the duels, rather. Do we go for map walk? We shouldn't. There's no way. Can I show duels again? No. Sorry. Gotta pay more attention. Nah, I don't want to go from map walk. We just do this. You've missed the best part if you missed the duels. Such an exciting part of the run. Yeah, we're zooming past, or we're zooming through HP2. 11 minutes so far. Sounds about right. And welcome back, Lamparita. It's just very fast. One could say it's twice the speed than usual, but yeah. Now it actually feels a lot more normal already. Like, times 2 speed is actually okay. Times 3 speed is awful. Ah, we've established that. That was not good. Imagine being good at pressing arrow keys. Time flies, yeah, it really does. Like, at least if you watch this run, it flies. In HP2 it flies. Ow. Yeah, I don't think I should run any of these 3 games, like, with actual runs today. I really don't think so. Because it's gonna feel so weird. Yeah, I just missed the arrow keys. I didn't get fake inputs. My brain just couldn't keep up. Hey, that's a gold. Saving a minute. Just randomly. We're gonna be so slow at some point. Like, we're gonna be so far ahead, and then it's gonna be so fucking slow in HP3. And that's gonna be awful. Yeah, I think so too, Merlin. I think so too. There are enough splits for that. Show bonsai. Okay, I show it in the HP3 cutscenes. Because in HP2 there isn't really a time when you can show it. Can I make this? Wow, that was close. Hello. Thank you. That was actually not a bad boom slang. I'll take it. What's worse? Okay, I would probably rather take slow Tarzan swings over fast ones. Fast ones seem like almost impossible. Slow ones seem like, hey, at least you can manage, I guess. No, I know. You get your bonsai time. You'll see it. I should actually set like a time limit to show it. Just so people don't get scammed out of the bonsai time. Also, your Dumpot, welcome in. Yep, I feel like we're gonna enter HP3 at like 0.6 or something. Oh, that's Dumbledore skip. Well, kinda don't remember which part of the game I'm on, but oh god, Harry. What is Harry doing? What's that flying? Why is he flying? You see at the bottom of the splits. Okay, something is wrong. Who broke my Harry? I don't even know if this is gonna... okay, he's zooming. I don't even know if this is gonna be extra speed, to be fair, but probably a little bit. Oh, it's 10%. 10% of the current speed. Every time, plus or minus. Good quell, Rubius. Albus. I love how he just interrupts Harry. He knows exactly what Harry has done. Yeah, I guess I did get debated. I mean, I just honestly didn't remember what to do at which part. It was too fast for me. Harry was too fast for me to decide what to do. Come on, let me out of here. Oh god. I mean, at least it's actually quite good because that's gonna manage our time ahead a bit. So HP3 is not gonna be like that slow, hopefully. We'll see. Oh, because I boosted into the cutscene. That actually makes sense. Okay, we're back. We're back at what we're supposed to do. It's actually quite a bit more time loss than I thought it would be. I guess 1.6 isn't that big of a multiplier anymore. Kind of. Yeah, Dumbledore, yeah, he interrupted himself. Quite impressive, honestly. No, I have no idea what that is. Never heard of it. Not sure if I can do this. Should be fine, right? Yeah, okay, not too bad. One of this will be a technical PB. I don't think so, because the game, like, HP3 is gonna be so slow, so I'm gonna fall so far behind in HP3. Yeah, pretty decent. We're still ahead. Lost a minute, though, for not doing Dumbledore skip, and the time is getting close, or, like, the multiplier is getting close again. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll bounce back towards the end. I think, like... I think we're gonna have fast game speed at the end. I'm team fast game speed for now, but we'll see. I'm team believers. But it's still like really hard to tell what it's gonna be. I just remember that the times we did it, it usually balanced itself out quite well, but I completely fucked up in Filch, so it might not this time. Prediction is 50-50. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty much a 50-50 guess as well, so it makes sense. Because you really can't tell in the beginning what the end's gonna be. That one is literally just a completely random luck prediction, but sometimes you gotta have those. Okay, whatever. Not what I wanted, but fair enough. Yeah, I think HP 3 was like almost original game speed. I remember that. Also, like, really imagine if it's gonna be the correct or the same speed. Yo, Dark, thank you so much for checking in. Appreciate the good luck. We're doing a meme run with games that speed up and slow down, which is pretty cool. I like this idea. But how's it going for you? That's way more important. My finger, like, it doesn't hurt right now. It's just still a bit swollen. I just don't know what it is. What bothers me, right? Like, I just want it to go away eventually. Like, it's not like I'm suffering from it or it's really bad or anything, but I just don't want to keep it, is my thing. Yeah, remove the finger. Hey, then the pain in the joint is gone, that's for sure. You might have pain somewhere else, but initial problem solved. What controller do I use? Right now, mouse and keyboard. For like games that use controller, I use this one, like an Xbox One. Yeah, Goyle sprinting, like Goyle moving fast is really weird to watch. Also, hey, we're back to almost normal game speed. And yo, Sinner.
Yo, Gil.
Thank you so much for the good luck. I mean, it's a meme run, but I still appreciate that. How's it going? Welcome in. I need the good luck to, like, suffer through the HP 3 cutscenes that are gonna take, like, forever. Congrats on, like, getting HP 3 Hundo, by the way, and insane % lately. That's pretty sick. I should be able to do this boost now, right? Yeah, that's way too high. Well, that sucks. Multiplayer after the last split or on the last split? No, well, that's actually a good question. I mean, it says at the end, so it's gotta be, like, after the last split, right? Small F for Harry. Boosting is, like, actually so hard if the speed is so fast. Also, thank you for the host, Badaboom. Appreciate that. How's it going? Welcome in. You prefer it to the Xbox controller? Yeah. I mean, I guess the controller thing, PlayStation or Xbox, kind of depends on what you're used to. But I personally hate where the stick is. Like, the left analog stick on PlayStation, I hate. It's in, like, such an awful spot and, like, so not where you have your thumb. But that's just me personally, I guess. I don't know, I just overall prefer Xbox controllers by quite a bit. I think they feel a lot better, but I guess that's just preference on what you're used to. Appreciate the good luck as well. Welcome in, Padabu. Had that happen last year, ended up just being a massive blood blister. Oh. I'm glad that got better for you then, but I mean, I'm not too worried really about it. I'm just annoyed by it, really, most of it. I think it's probably like an inflammation of some sort. That's my guess. Because everything else essentially is like out of off the table, is how you say it, right? Yeah, now it's specified. It's a good thing. It's a good thing to have it specified. But it says at the end, so the very end. It feels so slow. Yeah, and it's actually faster than actual game speed. It's not even slower than it usually is. It feels so slow. It's crazy what, like, your brain can do, I guess. We really shouldn't play HP 2 with the normal game speed today, because that's not gonna go well. Thunderstorm on the streets? Oh boy. Stay safe, I guess. Yeah, no cap is... I think no cap is pretty much a lot faster, isn't it? I should hopefully be able to make this boost. Dude, really? The fact when this still saves time, by the way, when this still golds, because it's just so OP. Yeah, it's Yeah, it's just essentially I can't bend the finger fully, that's mostly. Dumb and numb is a good rhyme though, I like that. I can get behind that. Also, I don't actually know if it's worth it to Quidditch Warp in Ravenclaw. I kind of feel like it isn't because of like too much menuing. It probably is in Hagrid, not in Ravenclaw. Those splits names are a mess. Yep, that is my HP to any % splits for you. Shoutouts to my chat that always wants to fuck me over with those split names. I'm just not gonna save the splits, so the golds will not count. You can also delete golds though, if you want to. But I'm just not gonna save anything we do on those splits. Do I Quidditch Warp? I think it's probably still worth it, right? Probably. So we don't have to see Tom Dolder. For that alone, it's worth it. Yeah, I think there are like 3 splits named Rictus Emperor. Also, Rictus Emperor is like... Of course I don't go to Rictus Emperor. That's like... Excuse me. That's like one of the few split names you can't get me with. Because it's so much in the beginning, so... Of course I know that Rictus Emperor already happened. Like, switching up Goyle and Slytherin, that's like more tricky, but... Rictus Emperor... I'm not gonna go to Rictus Emperor. I was so upset I had to cough, I guess. I don't think it is Corona. Now you have seen that I actually fixed unsplitting. Wait, did I actually split? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, true. I didn't even notice. Good point, yeah. That's pretty poc. Good job on fixing that. So, it's foolproof. Nixo-proof. Can't fuck it up anymore. Yeah, eventually probably all the splits are renamed to Rictus Emperor. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I like meme splits. I don't hate the ones that are just trying to debate me, but I prefer actual meme splits. But you know, that's obviously up to the people. And they're free to be renamed, by the way, just saying. Oh, that's I think where I split. We need to rename Rictus Emperor split name to Chamber. That might be able to get me, but I should know to go to the forest, so I don't know. Also, we're almost back to normal game speed. This feels like so good, he said, while already messing up. Yeah, that would literally be early chamber. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice thing. We don't have to do stupid mini games or Quidditch or anything in HP3. That's gonna be very nice. I honestly, I'm not looking forward to how slow it's gonna be. Like, dang, HP3 is gonna be slow. But it's fine. We should hopefully be able to get past it. 10k is basically free. I know I still have to show the bonsai, by the way. I know that. 10k is still quite a bit. Like, split renaming is quite a sacrifice, but at least it's a thing that lasts, like, essentially eternally, except if someone renames it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Well, that sucks. I think I'm just gonna make another potion, honestly, as long as I have the fast game speed. No more renames from me, it's all bonsai now. Oh boy, why did I add that? Kinda wanna run HP 5. Don't feel that's a thing that anybody ever said, but good luck. Oh, I don't have wing tree bark? Well, I guess I make them in chamber. Actually, it should be like a really slow snake, right? So it should be pretty free to not die. Oh my god. He said while dying at Aragog. At least we still have the remix, so that's cool. Wait. That was stupid. That was stupid. I kinda mistimed that. Or like, I didn't expect it to charge for some reason. Like in my head, I had some time until the charge happened. Oh well. I guess it's actually fine. That's just gonna make HP3 like less fast, which is nice. Which I'm a fan of personally. Rage for the fast speed at the end. We'll see. We'll see. I still believe it's gonna be faster game speed, but we'll see. Yeah, from now on it's gonna be slow. Actually, earlier than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like first split of HP 3 is gonna be slow. My hand kind of hurts from this pause casting right now. It's also really bad, but hey, whatever. We beat him. It's all that matters. All right. Yep. It's actually normal game speed in Chamber. That's kind of cool. I like that. Because Chamber is actually kind of hard. But this feels so slow. Holy shit. This is how the game normally plays? No way it is, right? Is it really? I feel like I'm running in slow motion. Nice. Enjoy, Jürgen. That sounds pretty good. I'm a bit jealous. I mean, those 2% shouldn't do much, right? Is this really how fast the game usually is? That's so weird. The brain is really like a weird thing. Wow. I mean, I guess it is 2% faster, but that shouldn't be too noticeable, I think. Easy. Yeah, this has become the resident sleeper game. Let's get some safe books. Yeah, actually, that's a very nice comparison. Driving back in like a city after being on the highway. That's a very good comparison. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, I think this is probably gonna be on YouTube, yeah. Because it's actually kind of a neat concept. So I'll probably put it on. I'll put it up. Defendo. I actually still have quite a few videos in the backhand, and now they're also in 60 FPS, POC. So that's nice. Hey, I appreciate hearing that, Scott. I'm glad I've changed them so it looks a bit better. It actually kind of shows in the analytics already as well. Like, I got more new subs than usual, so I guess it was worth it. That is totally not worth split. I wish. But thanks, I appreciate hearing that. I'm not great at making thumbnails yet, but I'm getting better at it. It's just a practice thing. Oh, you are on YouTube? Yeah, you can all greet YouTube because it's most likely gonna be on there. They're memeful. I mean, they're supposed to be, partly. I don't even think they're not really clickbait, I don't think, because clickbait for me is like, hey, I put something on there, like if I would just put like a hot tub stream on the thumbnail, that's clickbait, and then it doesn't happen in the video. Like, that is 100% not what I think is clickbait. That is literally just a nice thumbnail, which is like better to look at than just a random scene from the game. How's your grip hook? Welcome in. Like, I think there's pretty much zero clickbait in those thumbnails. Yeah, I appreciate that, Damon. Yeah, we're actually getting there with the YouTubes, I guess. I mean, it's not like I care too much about that platform. Dude, Harry, please just drop. It's so hard to drop at that speed, but whoops. Thick guy? Yeah, thick guy, it has thick guile, exactly. Pretty much. So that is definitely not that. Oh, I lost 0.6. I guess those are the 2% game speed kicking in. You know what? I don't need potions, I don't think. Yep, we are 12% slower than normal. Harry slowly walking up to the snake. Also, like, if that's your point, then like literally every thumbnail on YouTube is clickbait, because there's literally no YouTube channel that doesn't want people to watch their videos, so that kind of doesn't make sense. Now's my chance for 2 cycle. I guess so, yeah. Now or never, right? I have no health. I don't have a potion. This is gonna be some Matrix stuff. We're just gonna dodge the poison in slow motion. Let's go. Yeah. Wait, is that blocked off? Wait, what? This one is blocked off? Wait, no. Oh, it is blocked off when the snake is in there. Interesting. Huh. That is actually, I didn't know that. Like, because you can fall into those, but apparently they're blocked off if the snake is like still technically supposed to be in there. That is such a Pepega fight. It's like, I'm just kind of scared to die. Oh no, this is bad. Good. I'll take it. It's gonna get slower and slower. I mean, if that's the official definition for clickbaiting, then again, it literally makes no sense, because imagine having a YouTube video and you want no one to watch it. Like, huh? So the normal way that people use clickbait is as like a very negative way to say people just like essentially do everything for clicks. That's usually the annotation to it. Thanks for switching the game. Appreciate it. That was, I mean, we beat the snake, so that's something. Imagine losing time on the transition. Hello, game. You want to load? Thank you. Is that because the time... Is it actually because it's, like, slow? Is that why it took so long to load? Is that making the loads longer? Oh, God. This is gonna be awful. At least we're gonna be behind after trains, so we're gonna get time back after this. It hopefully shouldn't. It kind of seemed like that, but I don't know. That's a very slow growl. But let's go. Beautiful doggo. Nice train. Very cinematic shot. I think he killed 16 today. I feel like he's on a roll today. On a roll, rather.
It says here that Sirius Black is a
How's the OTQ? Thank you so much for the good luck. Oh yeah, the bonsai, true. Ah, good point, good point. Also, I should probably water my bonsai. I can water my bonsai on stream with the water in my glass. Actually, that's a bad idea. That's not gonna go well. Let's not do that. There you go. Still alive. Bonsai is surviving to fight another day.
What's wrong, Harry?
Yeah. That's... Yeah. That is 100% the definition I would choose as well, Melon.
The Ministry of Magic thinks he's after me.
That is... I couldn't agree more with that.
To come after you. Oh,
also, like, for me, it's also kind of clickbait if there's, like, you know, there are a lot of, like, reaction channels that react to stuff. And then they put, like, some boobs on the thumbnail, right? Because they show in the video for, like, 3 seconds or something. And then that's their thumbnail. That's not, like, 100% misleading, but that's also already what I feel is kind of, right? But, yeah. If it's literally just what's in the video, then it's just not clickbait. Yeah, I just put world record everywhere. Sick run, world record, red circle. Calling Harry Potter at 3 AM. Yeah, that's fair, Epics. I mean, I know what you want to say too. I didn't mean to, like, you know.
Don't worry, Rob.
I just wanted to make my point clear. Almost world record, what a clutch. Yeah, imagine titling this almost world record. Oh my god, this is so slow. Wait, how do you mean that, Melon? You can always put your own thumbnails. I don't know what verified YouTuber actually gives you as advantage. I'm not in that status. Oh god, this is awful. Oh, there's world record attempts. Is it? Oh, there's world record on the splits. True, yeah. It says world record. Oh my god, this is so awful. How's you, Adam, by the way? Welcome in.
Right then, you lead the way.
We have to confirm your phone number? I mean, I don't mind. They can send me SMS if they want to. Isn't verified, don't you have to do, like, I think you need 200,000 subs or something. Isn't that verified, like, the requirement? Which is quite a lot, to be fair. That's partner. Oh, what is verified then? Isn't that, don't you get the check mark then? I thought that's what it is. Oh, okay.
There's usually something inside. Thank goodness.
Right, now where's that
Up to this point.
No, I mean, no, the thumbnail doesn't have to be in the video, yeah. But that's what I think is kind of where the misleading content kicks in, Melon. That's my point, pretty much. But yeah, I see what he's saying. Verified it just means you are you. Fair enough. No, I mean, I think I've done that, but I have no idea. Just so you can start thousands of accounts. Which is weird. Why would YouTube have a problem with that? Also, like, I still think YouTube is, like, insane in that regard. Yeah, honestly, this speed on Quidditch World Cup sounds pretty chill. I mean, I'm falling asleep during this train. Like, what the fuck is that? We're gonna lose so much time on this. Can we play? Thank you. But how much video material is there on YouTube that gets, like, uploaded every second? It's something crazy, right? Like, I think it's something super crazy. Like, they must have insane storage units.
Does everyone remember how to cast a pulsar?
Oh yeah, weren't there like harmful accounts that impersonate big YouTubers? I've heard of that too, considering I don't remember quite, to be honest. Oh god, this is so slow. How's the Max? Oh, 3 seconds of video material every hour? That's a lot. Imagine saving that somewhere on your storage. Honestly, that's kind of the speed that Scabber should be on. Or it should be in. That seems like the appropriate speed for a fat rat like him. I love the pauses they have between sentences. There's like some awkward breaks when they talk to each other.
Actually, I do have a rather interesting friend I'd like to meet.
Interesting. Is there... I'm sure there's like a YouTube video. Are we ever gonna run out of storage or something? 400 hours per minute. Jesus. That is quite insane.
Actually, I believe it's
Oh yeah, I've seen those two, Jagotu. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's where the breaks come in. That's where you're supposed to laugh. Probably the only place you can find a friend in. And then they play the laugh track. It must be so awkward to act in sitcoms because of that. I never understood why they do that. That's like such an American thing. And I don't understand. Like, dude, I don't need to be told when to laugh. Like, I understand jokes. And if I don't, then it's not funny, right? Or at least not for me. So I don't really know the purpose of those laugh tracks. They're just kind of stupid. Oh boy, that was close. What a sick fight. Almost died on this. Oh, that was May 2019, so it's probably even more now. Holy shit. That is a lot of hours in a minute. How did they store all of that? I don't even know. I am not planning to add song requests because I am literally legally not allowed. So, I'm not. Like, I don't want to lose my channel for stuff like that. It's not worth it. It's a bit sad, but yeah. That's why YouTube processing is taking longer and longer. Oh, it is taking a long time now, yeah. They should honestly, like, delete videos that have, like... I mean, that's kind of mean too, but... They should probably scout through, like, videos that are super long and have, like, no views, right? And delete them every now and then. Like, maybe, like, after 3 years, if there's a video that's, like, more than an hour and has, like, less than 10 views, they just auto-delete it. They should probably do that, but... I mean, that's kind of mean. And that probably would cause an outrage if they announced that. I feel like some people also just use YouTube as storage. I mean, it's kind of like a free storage website, right? You can essentially just put your, like, family videos on private and it's just, like, safe forever. How many of my runs would that delete? I don't actually know. I don't think any, really. I don't think I have a speedrun under 10 clicks. I don't think so. I think, like, the super early ones have, like, 40 or 50 or something. Jesus, Ron. Can you be any slower? This is so awful. At least we're gonna have slow carpet swings, which should be fun. Also, Yaviana, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. I mean, I have some random videos too that are under 10 views from, like, the Let's Play days, I'm pretty sure. I have no idea, Melon. I think they probably just don't give a shit. I think they're probably just more ballsy than me. And just, like, maybe they just accept if they get striked for it, essentially. I don't want that, though. I like streaming too much. No, it doesn't have anything to do with law abiding. It's just, I think it's kind of stupid if you risk it to lose your channel for just song requests. I just think that is not smart, and I don't see why you would do that.
Harry's encounter with the Dementor had caused him no serious harm, other than a growing feeling.
If I would be law-abiding, I wouldn't be able to play this game right now, because I don't own this game in English.
3 friends hurried to their first class of the term.
Wizard Rock song requests. What is that supposed to be? Is that a genre? Wizard Rock? Also, hey Jetpack, I don't know if I said that, but welcome in.
Your new defense against the dark arts teacher.
God, this cutscene. I'm like actually almost falling asleep.
Carpe retractum.
Really? I don't think you've scrolled far enough back, Ranch. I'm sure some of the old Let's Plays have like way less. Have like almost barely anything. There's actually a genre of Harry Potter music? That is kinda cool. I mean, Twitch follows the DMCA, which is the American law, which is like really strict lately. That is the main rule on Twitch. They also do follow local laws quite often, but in that case, I think it's just DMCA. That is the real Resident Lupin. Like, what the fuck? Also, you're Raf, you're Florian. Thank you so much for the good luck. Welcome in. I should, honestly, now I'm curious. Now I kind of want to check that out. And yo, Andre. Hope you guys are doing well. Draco and the Malfoys. That sounds like an amazing name for a band. I don't know if I can even do carpet swings at this speed. God, this is awful. Why did we go so far ahead in HP2? That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Those cutscenes are like literally 8 minutes long or something. Like usually you're done after 10 minutes with HP3. Exclamation mark rules, Max.
The challenge.
Yeah, we're gonna be so far behind. I don't actually know if I can catch up with like a fast game later on.
Let's get started. Carpe retractum has 2 primary uses.
Yeah, I think something like that goes down. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, please do. I'm curious for some Wizard Rock. I want to know. Oh, I thought I could actually play, but nope. This is very, very slow. Yeah, I don't think I want to do a 0.5 speed trifecta. It's so hard. It's so hard to. Your normal muscle memory doesn't apply for those. Well, that sucks. Hey, nice, Ralph. Congrats on that. GG's on fixing it. Oh my god, it's so hard to do anything. Maybe fast carpet swings is what I would have preferred after all. This seems so slow. Yeah, I guess if the speed goes down to 0.1, then like it's probably not a hard lock, but it's gonna be very bad. But thankfully, when we're behind, we're gonna get speed back, so we should be fine. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Carpe retractum can also
well, close.
Now give it a go.
Exclamation mark rules, Florian. That was kind of awful. Wait, Flo Rida is taking part for San Marino? What on earth is that matchup? I thought that makes it. I thought that swing makes it. And yo, Sammy, welcome in.
Professor Lupin, that thing doesn't look very friendly.
Hope you're doing well.
That is an impron. Beware.
It is an imp. Awkward breaks in between again. He only does one part though. How the fuck did San Marino get Flo Rida? I don't know, is San Marino rich? Because he probably takes quite some money to take part in the freaking Eurovisions. I mean, they must have paid him quite decently, I feel like. Thanks, Sammy. Appreciate that. God, this is so slow. Imp. Cracker, please. Nope. Okay, sure. I guess not then. To the test. Oh man, I don't even have like a split in the middle of Carpa. Oh no. It probably is quite well off, yeah. I don't know, I've never been to San Marino. I don't even know how San Marino looks. I have been there once in GeoGuessr. I have no idea, like, how it looks. It's probably just like Italy, right? And Italy is nice. Yeah, Italy is quite beautiful. Yeah, the imp doesn't throw a cracker if your game isn't capped. +7? I hope not. Like, if your game isn't capped to 60, then he's not throwing crackers. I have indeed been to Rome, yep. How did you know? Dude, this is so weird. Why is it so slow? Why is it so fucking slow? I guess Jagotu is the one to answer that, Max. No idea. I mean, they probably also don't have that many roundabouts, Jagotu. It's easier if you only have like 10 roundabouts to make them pretty. And I assume the Czech Republic has quite a few. Yeah. But that's quite nice.
Well, out of its backside.
Nice. Please show me that backside for longer. That's what I want to see. I am gonna be so far behind. Like, really, really far behind. Yeah, San Marino using the money for good stuff. You know, winning Eurovision with Flowrider. That was quite a glorious shot. It's a very hot backside. Very, very true. God, this is gonna be awful. Yeah, it's 10% of the current thing, so it's gonna go up by like 7% essentially after this, roughly. Oh no. At least you have a lot of time to like counter steer in mid-air, which is kind of cool. I mean, this is kind of like an HP3 carpet tutorial. It's like it shows you what to do in slow motion. It's kind of stupid though. I'm surprised they actually work quite well. If only I would have a split here. Like most people, but nope, I split at the end of Carpe. I have listened to literally 0 songs of those, Butterbeer. Literally no idea. So, I'll be surprised on Saturday, I guess. Hey, I appreciate that, Ado. Enjoy the stream on the big screen. Should be quite pop. Yeah, that seems more like it, Wrench. Like the super old ones from like Let's Play. But I think the run with the least clicks is probably like 40, 50 or something. Probably some random IL I uploaded. Hockey World Cup. There's so many events this year. It's kind of crazy because they all got postponed. Like there's gonna be the Olympics. There's, well, the song contest stuff. There's gonna be football, Europeans. I guess ice hockey World Cup. It's so sick, actually. Actually looking forward to pretty much all of them. World is catching up. Yeah, I guess kind of. Also imagine dying in slow motion. That would be probably pretty epic, but also lose like so much time. Okay, we're not quite +7, but we're like +5. That is insane. I mean, the speed does a lot in HP3, I guess. Because the splits are like pretty long in HP3. So if you're slow on them, it's gonna hurt you like big time. Like this is really bad. Handball World Cup. Fair enough. I'm not too much into handball. It's a cool sport, but I just never really got into it. All right. Well, we are at least getting a bit of our speed back. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit faster, but it's still slower than like the actual speed. It's a uniquely European thing. Isn't Brazil good at hand? No, is it? Actually, maybe it's not. No, Brazil is good at volleyball, right? Oh my god. Okay. Apparently slower, Jagotu. So that's fun. Let's go. We're back in being even slower, Pog. Yeah, I guess that's what I get for skipping splits in my PB. I mean, it's fine. I didn't skip many. It's like 2 or so. But you haven't even heard of handball as a sport? Is it that small in Australia? Yeah, Brazil is insane in volleyball. Germany is pretty good in volleyball too for some reason, even though we have like almost no beaches. But okay, sure. I mean, I guess there's volleyball and beach volleyball for whatever reason, but yeah. Oh, slow backpeak. Oh, this is gonna be so awful. At one time will be only screenshots. Nah, it's gonna be faster though. Like at this point we're gonna like be exclusively it's gonna be faster from this point on. Yeah, it really does, Jagotu. This is like such an awful HP3. How's it, Johan? Fuck you. Hope everything's going well with all the shit that's going on. And welcome in.
I'd like to introduce you to Buckbeak.
Oh, you saw it in the TKKG game? Those are legendary, dude. Those games are legendary. Why the fuck did you even play them? But yeah.
You first, Harry.
I've played one as a kid, but I don't remember anything of it. I think it was borrowed from someone. Or maybe even from the local library, I don't even remember. What's the max speed it can go to? I think it has no cap, I don't know. I guess I forward that question to Jagotu. Oh my god. 11 months? Has it been that long? That's crazy. Dude, thank you so much for... Sorry, let's wait for the spam.
Biene, 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 Bi. Anne Biene, 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 Bien, Pock.
Pock. A Biene. That's a German word. It means bee. Thank you so much, man, for 11 months of... I think 11 months of tier 3. Dude, thank you so much. That was a perfect text-to-speech as well. Yeah, I really hope you're doing well. And, well, enjoy the emotes and more channel points and everything that comes with it for another month. That is some insane support. I do appreciate that a lot. Bina, 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 Bina. That should be a new song, honestly. New mixtape dropping soon. With like 2 songs. The Bina song and the Aragog remix. The lowest speed? It could probably go to like... I guess it probably could go to 0.1 or something. Probably even less than that. But you need to be really far ahead for that to happen. Oh my god. Why is this so slow? Yeah, thankfully that's the only Buckbeak race. I would have loved to see Buckbeak like faster. I would have loved that. Oh yeah, you did prepay for 6 months, but still though. I mean, appreciate that a lot. I actually wonder how they do that with the money. I don't know if they give me those 6 months in one, or if they keep it until it's like actually time for the resub. I'm actually kind of curious. I actually don't know how they do that. But it's Twitch, so they probably find a way to scam you with it. So probably the way that makes them the most money. Oh yeah, I could just switch to Some of Wars, true. And then yeah, actually that's an interesting idea. We could do that. But I don't think we should. Let's just finish this properly. Slow motion getting killed by Buckbeak. Let's go.
You're not dying.
Well, he might be, Hagrid. That looked quite rough this time. Dude, we're losing so much time. Holy shit. I don't think we can catch that up. I don't think there are enough splits to catch up at this point.
You can bet Malfoy will make something out of this.
Like, I really don't think there are enough splits to catch up 6 minutes. Especially because it's still not gonna be ahead. It's just, like, still a lot behind. This is gonna be interesting who wins the prediction, actually. I don't think we ever had 69 speed, sadly, in this run. It's a bit sad. Yeah, and even after this, it's still gonna be under 1. Oh my god, the entirety of Transfig? Oh no. Yeah, PB, we're gonna be so far behind. We're gonna have the entirety of Transfiguration in like 0.7 speed. Oh. Oh no. That sounds interesting, Sammy. I mean, I usually don't accept multi-runs as meme runs, but if it's a cool one, I'll look into it. Just gotta let me know. How's Joanna? Welcome in. Exclamation mark rules. Oh, this is gonna be so awful.
I bet we could
Who even is the German commentator this time, Jürgen? Is the same guy as always? Yeah, he's kind of weird, champ. Oh, goody. Yeah, Peter Urban. What a guy. Azerbaiján, welcome in. Harry. Dude, like, that guy is... No, he doesn't say it. He's the opposite of that. Usually. At least from what I remember, that guy's like insanely biased towards Germany. Like, they completely fuck up and get like 0 points, and he's like, ah, that's really not their fault. They did super well. We just didn't get the points. That's what I remember him saying, usually. And like, after they perform, it's like... Yeah, exactly. He roasts every other country, yeah. He's like the most freaking biased commentator ever. It's awful. Like, it's actually awful. It should be with Junkie. At this point, it's probably only gonna get faster. It should be ahead at the end, so I think the believers win this, but we'll see. Like the blue badges, I guess. They're not really the believers. Select random card in out of the ones available on HP1. Collect that, then start HP2 and play until you collect the same card. That's kind of cool. I like that. So we need like a random generator for any of the 25 cards, and then we have to hope it doesn't land on Harry, because that would suck. Wait, they're sold out of Fanta? Dang. I guess they shipped it all to my house because of my Fanta sponsorship. Yo, nice, Smiley. There you go. Sub 1. Pock you. And welcome, man. See, I knew it. You hear siren. The speed police is coming for me. Not with this multiplier. Like, this is crazy slow. Yeah, the exactly 50-50 is really cool. Yeah, Dumbledore would be annoying. What else would be bad? I guess Herpo the Foul would be bad in HP1. That would be kind of cool, though. I like that. I would accept that as a main run, Sammy. Feel free to request that. That could be like a very short run, though, too, technically. If we get, like... What would be the shortest possible outcome? I guess the, Tilly Toke or whatever her name is, right? The one that's in Alohomora, and I think it's in... Is it the one in Willow? It might not be the one in Willow, but I think it might be. She's in the Finder? Oh, okay. That's my fault then. I'm thinking of the wrong person. Oh my god, this took so long. We have only entered the challenge.
Let's begin with the spell, Miss Granger.
Hey, Mikey. Hey, maybe that day eventually happens. You're getting as well. Appreciate the good luck. Welcome in. This is like so awful. This is gonna take so long. Oh well, I expect the +10 after this. Like, even if the game goes really fast towards the end, which I'm looking forward to. You know, the last like 3 or 4 splits should be pretty fast, but it's not gonna be enough. I'm doing pretty okay. What about yourself? I mean, this has been a fun run. HP2 was great fun. This is like just very slow.
Well done.
Cassandra Wablatsky. She's in Lumos and HP1, Myrtle's Bathroom and HP2. Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad either, because you would have to go to Lumos. I really do like that, Sammy. That's actually a really cool idea, I think.
And the spell will stop on its own. Splendid, Miss Granger.
Well, that's... I know it keys out the black names, but I can't really do anything about that. Like, whatever background color I choose, there's always gonna be a name color that's screwed up. I mean, this is just how it looked for me, quite literally, in night mode, so... Yeah, it is. There's no way we catch up at this point. This is over. We're gonna... I mean, that doesn't mean the prediction is not resolved, though. It's gonna be interesting for the prediction. Oh yeah, Fast Glaciers final is actually nice, because that level sucks. Wild Cherry Fanta. Never had that. Sounds interesting, I have to say. Toy Story 2. I haven't made up my mind about that. I've been very lazy with learning runs lately. Oh, multicolor names would be really cool, actually.
Let's move on to the Draconifors.
Maybe with Twitch Prime. I mean, Twitch Prime gives you the chance to just, like, switch name colors. Like, have more options available already, I guess. How's you, Blake? Welcome in. Can I actually even make this? Oh, apparently. Cool. Lag jumps still work. Barely, but they do. How many splits left? Oh, don't go down there. That would be very dumb. We don't need to lose more time than we already do from the freaking slowdown. So it's this, then there's Expecto Patronum, Library, Glacius, Willow, Back in Time, and the 3 finals. So, was that 6 or 7 or something? Yeah, with this speed, all of them kind of are. They're all lag jumps, not leg jumps. God damn it. Yeah, rainbow names should be kind of cool. Or like just like a color transition would be dope. I would like that. Just so people can be even more unique in their name colors and I don't confuse names anymore. Oh, you can actually vote from the app. Does it not cost, like, I know it costs money to vote in Eurovision. Does it cost money from the app? I don't know. Always feels like a bit of a ripoff. It does? Okay. Well, I mean, you know, if you're passionate about it, might as well. That's awful. Oh my god. The dragon controls when it's very slow are surprisingly not better. They're surprisingly even worse. 20 cents? Yeah, that's not really anything. That's a good point. I mean, if you vote 5 times, you could buy... What can you buy for €1? I don't know. Not a lot. But you could buy something. Also, I'm surprised we still not... Like, we haven't lost time quite yet. We still have 30 more seconds. You can vote up to 20 times. For like 1 country each? Or like 20 times in total between all countries? You can buy a beer for €1, maybe in Czechia. I mean, I guess one... Yeah, I guess that works, but like... Not really. Like, if you get a beer for €1 in a German bar, that's insane, essentially. Dude. Yeah, I guess a loaf of bread is pretty much that, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was like the McDonald's thing when you could buy a cheeseburger or like... Yeah, I think it was a cheeseburger for €1. They have that... That returns every now and then, right? I mean, I guess if you do the math, if you buy like a whole like 6-pack of beer or something, I think that probably, if you do the math, it's like €1 each. That makes sense, yeah. And beer in Israel costs the equivalent of €10. Wow, okay, that's expensive. That is crazy. Holy shit. That is like really crazy. I mean, you probably also earn more, I assume, on average. But still. Yeah, I can imagine, Jagotu. Yeah, I mean, I don't really go to McDonald's either anymore, but at least when I was still in school, which was like 6 or 7 years ago, I guess. I remember that it was there for that time. Alright. Spongify. That was actually like less bad than I thought, but we're still mostly suffering. There are always €1 burgers. Oh, there are? Okay. I didn't know. I haven't been to McDonald's in a long while. Now I kinda crave McDonald's a little bit. Even though I know that it's just shit and that I will regret it if I get some, but nah. I don't think I've been to either like of the fast food ones for like at least 2 years at this point. Oh yeah, no, definitely beans. For sure. Hermione!
How was it?
Excellent. I can turn things into dragons now.
Wicked!
€2, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like the price you pay in Germany usually, roughly. I would say in like a bar.
No. It's just a very small transfigured dragon.
God, I hate those slow cutscenes.
You can have another go at the challenge.
I would expect that Prague is actually... I don't know, is Prague expensive? I would expect it because it's like a really nice city and stuff and like really touristy. That is really an oh shame. Oh god, we're gonna have slow Quidditch too.
Even though was stormy.
Seeing a beer at an event in the USA is like $7 to $10. Okay, so that's dollars, which is like, I guess... Yeah, I guess that's like €5 or €6. Yeah, that's pretty. That's more than we have it here, I guess. Dang, 10 euros? I mean, maybe we're just talking about different sizes, like different size bottles, but that seems pretty expensive. Like, I'm just talking about the what's it, 0.3 liters, I guess, the normal bottles. Hey, welcome back, Tyler. It's going great, as you see in the splits. We are at the point where we are playing HB3 in 15% less speed. So every cutscene is very, very painfully slow, but I hope work went well. Yep. Now the PNG Dementors are even slow. They're not just low quality, they're also really slow. It's great. Dementors. Oh. Oh wow, the bot actually managed to display the rules twice. Pock. Cookies from the Mac Cafe. Wait, McDonald's has cookies? I didn't even know that. But yeah, it's €1 per cookie at Subway for us
So we'll
to.
make do with the boggart. The boggart will appear as the thing you fear the most, which in your case, Harry, is...
I mean, that's a pint though, Garrity. That's like a lot more. Like the Oktoberfest stuff is like a freaking gigantic thing, but yeah.
Then hold down the left mouse button to build this.
Like that is quite a bit more liquid than you get in like a bottle.
Move up your arm. For a perfect cast, you must release the spell just as the ring passes over your wand.
Wait, driving age? Oh yeah, in the US driving age is 16, isn't it?
Is expecto patronum.
True. I think that's the only country in the world who came up with that. Jagotu did, and he also coded it, and it's a cool idea. I really like the idea. We had like essentially ×3 speed in HB2, pretty much, and now we're kind of struggling because now it's very, very slow. I mean, I'm down, Jagotu, after Corona. I'm down. I mean, yeah, canned beer is like really cheap, but that's also like very, very few, like not a lot, essentially. Wait, you're saying my brain is not fully developed yet? I feel weirdly offended. I don't think my brain will ever be fully developed though, to be honest.
No, Harry, concentrate. The boggart has taken the shape.
I still have potential. Dang, I shouldn't waste it playing Harry Potter games, huh? Shouldn't waste all my potential. Oh, maybe we can snipe this in like half the speed. It's not half the speed, but it's close. Okay, after the next split, it's gonna be like almost back to normal. And then after library, we're gonna start having the game being fast. And then maybe we can catch up until the end, but I kinda doubt it. Like, we are losing so much because HB3 splits are just so long. That's like the biggest problem. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, speedrunning Harry Potter is probably damaging your brain, let's be honest. Seems pretty accurate. Hey, that was a quick cutscene skip somehow. I don't know how I got that. I never get that in like actual runs. Okay, yeah, we're like close to being back to normal game speed. I thought it would be a bit more than just... Wait. We had 0.85. 10% of that is like... Well, 8.5, right? So I guess that does make sense. Yeah, my math is just bigger. It actually is perfect. I'm not gonna complain ever again. Yeah, speedrunning has been ruining my brain for like 3 years now. Oh, why is there a spell in the air? That's weird. That was a weird particle effect. Don't softlock Hermione, please. We're already losing enough time. Thank you. Yeah, we have expected petroleum. Now we have gotten our petroleum and we can just go into the library. Yeah, that softlock would have been really... I mean, honestly, it would not have really mattered at this point. After being +9 anyways. So, eh. Exclamation mark rules, Raph. Then you will figure it out. Online meeting with webcams. That sounds pretty awful. How can your brain develop if you don't have a brain? See, that is the spirit. That's the question, the real questions to ask. Hey, now it's the normal game speed and it seems like so fast. I mean, let's say I get like what? I get a 50 on average. I mean, I get a better one on average, but let's say I get a 50. plus 10% of a 50 would be what?
Let's begin with an Amazonian salamander.
50 minutes, 10% on top. I guess a 55, right? Obviously. I don't know. I don't know. What's your PB? I forgot. I would probably be able to get like a 55, 56 at like 0.9 speed, I think. Because I should be able to do most tricks, except maybe some stuff in Carpe. So I feel fairly confident about that, I think. I mean, that could be an interesting race actually, but I don't know. Also GG's on learning new stuff. That's pretty dope. Also Yosaku, by the way, welcome in. Almost missed you. Oh, the Wii Party. I don't remember the Wii Party OST, to be honest. Man, I wish this would be like... I wish this would be higher speed, honestly. Glacier should be fun if it's like super fast. I mean, we're gonna get Glacier's final. That's gonna be super fast. Whoops. That was my fault. But yeah. It's kind of a shame this Glaciers isn't fast. Just literally normal, average Glaciers. Which is kind of lame, but oh well. Time for a glide. Actually, yeah, it's rather a glide than a slide, isn't it? Flitwick calls it a slide, but I guess on ice you're kind of more gliding than anything else. Is that smart though? Because it's like easier to hit the tricks, I guess? I mean, maybe. Why would Flo's runs be on like less speed? So we have a bit of a better chance to beat him? I see how it is. That's very nice of him. Gliding implies gracefulness. Are you saying Harry is not graceful when he's like leaning forward? I think that's the most graceful I've ever seen Harry on the ice slide. Imagine having like an actual slide like this, by the way, where you have some gaps in the middle. And you're like flying in the air and stuff. That would make for an interesting water slide. I wonder if you would be allowed to build one of those, because it's probably not quite okay for safety regulations. Yeah, some people would probably try to like fall out on purpose for whatever reason. It would probably also hurt your ass, that's true. I mean, you can have like a water slide where it's like one of those where you get oh no, like the inflatable balloon with you or whatever it is. How's you killing? Yeah, you probably would get a lawsuit for that. Ah. They would have to watch out for people lag jumping off the slide. Nah, just put the collision properly. Easy. I don't understand this lag jump. I don't get this. Okay. I think you just have to jump like really late. It's a really weird one. Like all of the other ones are super easy, but that one is kind of like... Also those imps, lol. Whoops. I blame the speed. It's like 2% faster than what I'm used to. I couldn't navigate. You can do that. Yeah, if you fail the bridge thingy, then you can lag jump. It's awful though. Like the lag jump sucks and you shouldn't fail the bridge thing. Door jump? Nah, not on this speed. I would if it would have been normal speed, but this is too fast for me. YouTube praying falling out of a water slide, yeah. I mean, it sounds pretty cool though as a concept, like a small jump in the middle. Maybe they can put like a net below or something, I don't know. Wait, they have a YouTube stream of it? I actually didn't even know that. That's kind of cool. I'm glad to see that you're hyped, Jürgen. Enjoy. Definitely enjoy. Wow. Lava pool below. Hey, at least you fall softly, right? You don't die from fall damage, to speak in Minecraft terms. Yeah, we're gonna lose a bit more here because I failed bridge skip. That is 100% my fault. But from now on, we're gonna have insane speed, right? Well, not really insane speed, but we're getting there. No. It is a shame. Oh, they have the chat disabled? That's sad. On like a big viewing event, they shouldn't disable the chat. I'll be back. Yeah, we're losing 30 more seconds or something. That's okay. We have like 5 splits to turn this around. I don't think I can save 9 minutes, even with like really fast speed, but it is safe to say that it's a win for the believers.
Doesn't really matter, I suppose.
I don't, honestly, I've never seen anyone moderate on YouTube anyways.
We can come back later.
Like, anytime I've seen a YouTube live stream that was somewhat big, I don't think there's anyone moderating. They just let it go.
Dangerous visitor lurking around Hogwarts.
Also, I didn't even see the rename, by the way. Apologies for that. There was the Expecto Patronum rename, which is pretty nice. I like that. The more renames, the better. Sorry for not seeing that, Ranch. I'm bad. I'm bad at streaming.
They've carried out the execution. Look, it's Scabbers.
Moderating on YouTube sucks ass. I have no idea how. Like, I honestly, YouTube streaming is just a completely unknown world for me. Also true, Jagotu. I mean, that's what people do on Twitch too. Like, big streams are just 90% emote spam. You need, it's called Better Twitch TV, Andre. So if you just Google BTTV, you'll probably find it. But yeah, Better Twitch TV for the animated ones. Dude, we should have that poll on the Discord, Caldera. I'm curious. I'm curious what the Harry Potter speedrun community says. Nice dodge. Yeah, and that in like 1.1 speed. That's quite sick, Harry. I'm not good at cutscene skips right now.
You hear something?
Because I kind of don't pay attention. I do hear something. What? HP 3? What are you on about? Why did it just spontaneously explode? I assume one of my spells curved around, but I didn't see it. That was weird.
Thank goodness. Chocolate
I mean, I guess it's better than having to recast. That should be fine. I mean, how long is the event even today? Like 2 hours or something? They would have to recharge at a very, or uncharge. How's it called? Discharge? Decharge? I don't know. But they would have to do that at a pretty alarming rate for it to not work. I love the Willow scene in the movie. I like it when they blast Snape through the bat. That's my best. That's my favorite part. How do I even freaking do that? I guess you have to push Hermione close to it, right? Yeah. Like you have to push Hermione into the door. I should probably learn that strat, but it seems so dumb. No, camera. Go behind her and push her. Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of crazy that the AI can turn cast. Kind of. Kind of sick.
How do I get across this?
Doesn't save that much, so I don't know if I'm gonna bother with that anytime soon. Yeah, it's a really cool strat, but that's the reason I don't really want to bother with it, because it seems super annoying. 16 songs? Okay, 2.5. Okay, 2.5 is not bad, but yeah. Not a gentleman move, pushing Hermione into the door. Nah, it really isn't. But otherwise, she wouldn't do it. AI Hermione is like a little bit stupid, to be honest. Not just a little bit. I mean, everyone that has played HP4 knows that it's definitely more than a little bit. At least the fast spongifies are kind of satisfying. Window jump version 2. Yep, on like 2.5 speed or whatever we have until then. Sounds great. Sounds like a good idea. Yeah, if she's stupid, that makes it fine. Exactly. That's how it works. Yeah, I guess so, actually, Sammy. That's a good point. Hermione is kind of like book smart, and then Ron is like street smart. Actually, no, Harry is street smart, and Ron is just not smart, really. So it actually it's a good thing they are friends, I guess. Can kind of help each other in different situations. And then Ron is just like there. Ah. It's a cool strat, I'm not gonna bother to learn it. I mean, I usually like to learn all the strats, but that one actually seems like really annoying. I guess he is decent at chess. Bean smart, I like that. Chess and bean smart, that's like his area of expertise. It's very specific, but yeah. Yep. Pretty much, Hans, pretty much. It's not a dog. It's also not a rat. Moron. Can't spell moron without Ron.
Watch.
That is very true. I should really have more splits for HP3 for like just for this run, so we're not 9 minutes behind because it's incredibly slow. Maybe, Eric. I wouldn't be surprised in this game.
It was Pettigrew.
It was Pettigrew. Actually, pretty impressive how fancy his clothing still is, by the way. After like that many years on the run. Well, as a rat, rather. Yeah, Ron's one quality is that he has a pet that's useful. Or like, at least somewhat useful. That's his one redeeming quality. And hey Pruden, how was HP6? Thank you so much for the good luck. Did you get any good runs? Okay, now we oh, actually already 30 seconds. Maybe we have a chance to bring this back. Now it's 1.2 speed, and like there are a lot of cutscenes in HP3, so they actually matter quite a bit. Oh, PB twice even. Wow, what's your time now? GG's. That is pretty sick. Yeah, it's not even a real rat. It was Pettigrew. Imagine that being your own quality. Owning the guy who killed your friend's parents, essentially, as a pet. 223.12. Nice, let's go.
There's got to be a way out.
Yeah, look at Harry go. Look at how fast they zoom in. I mean, HP2 was still the best. Harry zoom in HP2 was great. I got a gold that I'm not gonna save because I don't think I can beat that, you know. I don't know what tells me, but I feel like I can't beat that Willow gold. Last scene in the movie. Oh, where Dobby shoots him in the back. Yeah. I mean, I see why they didn't include it where he chokes himself to death, but it's kind of a shame because it's such a nice symbolic scene. In the books, it's like, hey, Voldemort gave him the hand for, like, when he betrays him, essentially. So the hand kills him off the moment he betrays him. Because he thought about letting Harry go, right? Like, there was a moment of hesitation where he didn't kill Harry. And the silver hand was like, nope, that's it. You betrayed Lord Voldemort. Time to go. So, I don't know, I think it says a lot about Voldemort, and I kind of like that in the books. Yeah, also true. He's like the character that's kind of the reason for like most of the story because he sold out Harry's parents. And they don't even show how he's going out in the movie. They just like, I don't know, hit him in the back or whatever. It is a really smart like trap, honestly. Dude. Thank you. And if you consider it, or like if you think about it, he had to come up with that on the fly after just being like reborn. So Voldemort is pretty smart. Came up with the entire idea just after being reborn. And he can read people well as well. He knew that there would be hesitation in Pettigrew at some point. Knew it as well as Dumbledore. Yeah, in the books it's actually pretty good writing for sure. Dude, Buckbeak. Buckbeak speeding. Don't get a speeding ticket. Yep, he also said that, true. Came back not out of loyalty but out of fear. He knows. Well, Voldemort knows. I mean, I guess it's not really that hard to deduct, but yeah. Still kinda smart. Expected petroleum. I didn't hear that in verse. Where did you hear that? I'm curious. I mean, maybe he had the plan and like when he was the baby thing, maybe he already planned it there. But I don't know if he could do much planning when he was like really weak, to be honest. Oh god, this is fast.
Hey, Harry, over here.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, he should have just like told them to show themselves or something before he opened the cage. Pettigrew is just a dumbass. I guess that at least makes sense, kind of. He stays true to his dumbass thing. Full series insane %. I'm doing a normal one, which is kind of insane to begin with, but insane % full series I am not in for. Okay, this is gonna be awful. Guess that works. UFF. Yo, Haberick. 7 months already. Holy shit. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, that was actually close. It's like impossible to get those perfect because you just can't time it. I'm just happy if we get out of here. That's all I need. I don't need that. But yeah, how's it going today? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 7 month. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. I still don't know how this swing works. So I'll just do like the normal ones. The normal slow ones. Okay, that was actually like a fairly okay carpet final considering it's like twice the speed. Yeah, that's a good question actually. I mean, I feel like no, I don't think he would have advanced. Like if Pettigrew was fine with his life as a rat, right? Like he was for such a long time with Ron and it seemed like he was just chill with it. So I feel like he would not have given up his chill life if he could have continued it. But since Sirius kind of busted his secret identity, I guess he didn't really have a choice. Well, at least I can show the backup, I guess, which is cool. Backup is quite neat. That was a terrible jump though, I knew that wouldn't work. It was just awful. Oh god. That's a lot of damage. At least the door is gonna open quickly. And the dragon flying should be quite pleasant, which is nice. I forgot what to do here. Imagine knowing this game. Yeah, I mean, essentially it is Sirius's fault, right? That Voldemort was revived. In the end, that is not wrong. I don't know if he would have made it without Pettigrew. I don't think he would have. So, not wrong. I mean, to be fair, a lot of it is Sirius's fault. He says it himself in the books, doesn't he? That it's his fault that James and Lily are dead. Because, like, what kind of nonsense idea is it to take Peter Pettigrew as the secret keeper? Like, even if when he explains it, it makes no fucking sense. Like, literally none. He says himself, I would have rather died than to tell them where James and Lily live. So if he would have been secret keeper, they've literally been as safe as possible. Because he would have died for them. Sure, that would have been bad for him, but like, there's literally no fucking point to pick Pettigrew. Literally none. It's just so stupid. Just such a dumb plot device if you think about it. Can you not just give him Veritaserum though? I think Snape says that if you're prepared for it, you can like... your brain can reject it essentially. You can be ready to not tell the truth or whatnot. Yeah, like you can block it or whatnot. I think that's mentioned in the book. Also true, yeah, it's also the Weasley's fault for being in the picture. Yep, this is a lot of people are at fault here. Yeah, no, he did that in the books, yeah. It's also Harry's fault, true. Sirius would have just killed him there. There are a lot of people at fault, actually. Oh, what? I mean, yeah, I know that's what he says. Like, oh, hey, Voldemort would never expect it to be Peter Pettigrew. Sure, but like, yeah, why not Dumbledore? That's a good point. Dumbledore would have, like, literally been the best. But if the secret is safe with him anyways, if, as he said, he would die for the Potters rather than say where they are, there's no point in choosing someone else. That is literally perfect. That is, like, 100% the perfect secret keeper. I don't know. It's just, like, the entire third book. I love the third book. I think it's cool. But it just has so many flaws and logic mistakes. Yeah, Trelawney made the prophecy. True. True. She's the start, I guess. I mean, I guess that's how the world works, right? Everything's kind of connected. So it's not that surprising. But, yeah, a lot of people are at fault. Should blame all of them. I don't like my health. Not one bit. Yeah, I guess. Dumbledore employing Lupin is another part of it. Otherwise, they would have not been there. Actually, Lupin didn't do too much. I guess Sirius would have been there either way. Ready to kill Pettigrew, even without Lupin in Hogwarts, to be fair. I do see what you did there, Jürgen. Nice fun. Let's go. Alright, there we go. How's the Trifecta going? It was fun. It was a good meme. Hey, welcome in, Freaky. How are you doing? Alright. We end on probably like ×2 speed, roughly.
Ah.
Ah.
Glad to see you three survived your final exam.
Speak for
True,
yourself.
true, Jagotu. That's another thing that's connected. That's like butterfly effect, right? At the best. Hey, exactly twice the game speed. That is actually kind of cool. Who wins the prediction? Blue wins, right? Yeah, because the game speed is faster, so that choice wins. Everyone just talking over each other. Thank you for the GGs. I appreciate that. It was great. Speak for yourself, Dumbledore. You old fool. Leave me alone.
You think the dead we loved ever
Yeah, it was pretty much a 50-50 prediction, but you know, good job, the believers. That was fun. I like this. That was a fun run, except the one segment in Carpet that was just unbearable. But apart of that, it was really fun. Thanks for resolving. You're pro learners, by the way. Welcome in. Okay, now I just gotta make sure to not save those as PB. Let's just... I just saved splits.